I mean, you subscribe to OnlyFans, so I don't know what.
Yeah, because Rachel has a fat ass. Continue.
That's getting clipped.
No one clipped that. No one clipped that. You have 12 black people in Latvia. If you're an orphan, you're starving. If stuff was done to you, okay, I'll play any for all everybody out there. I don't approve of Abdullahi said that people should be hanged. I think that's a bit too far. But Obama black that killing on Papa.
Drop another friend. That's a break. That's a break.
One second.
So it's again, the actual draw happened, and so it's actually United versus Coventry. It's Chelsea versus Man City.
Why did you do that to Mardias?
Conte is about to cook. Conte is about to cook. So, Inter lose. We have a title race in Serie. Leverkusen drop points. It seems as if Bayern are going to say what's up unless Harry Kane scores somehow screws them over. Sky Sports still believes that Arsenal can put the heat onto Liverpool. Moneymates, you have to explain that to me as to why Sky Sports put out a tweet saying that can Arsenal keep the heat onto Liverpool.
How's the running going? How's the running going?
We're dropping. Let's also a brick for Sky Sports. Yes, we'll talk about running. So we're going to talk about also how United are about to use Juju to finish 16th, but yet scam their way to a Europa League, to scam their way into a Champions League. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about Ernesto Valverde because I want to ask you a question. Is there a better long shot specialist than Ernesto Valverde in history?
Ernesto?
It's Fede Valverde.
Lack of sleep. Fede Valverde. Is there a better long shot specialist than your boy Fede Valverde? And we're going to talk about Liverpool. Trent scoring the winning goal and Trent's celebration. Is that an indication as to screw General Franco and his dictatorship? I'm staying with these Scouts folks. What does that celebration mean by him scoring the winning goal? So, lots of stuff to talk about.
I have another question, HH.
Yes, sir.
Can you explain to me why your Magic are currently selling against the Celtics?
I'll explain that to you very soon. Next time. So shout out to your boy Tim Hardaway. Shout out to the Magic. Please get that freaking W. And lastly, we have to talk about the greatest team of all time, Chelsea. Can we make top 5? Can we make top 5? So, Moneymates, are you happy? Yes, we'll be talking about the damn running and everything. Can we make top 5? Moneymates, wait, do you have a UCL? I don't want to. Do you have a UCL?
We've got UCL semis coming up, you know. You've also got a UCL semi. You've also got a UCL semi.
You know your jinx.
No. I asked you, do you have a UCL? No. That's it. Do you have a UCL trophy? It's a very innocent question. It's an innocent question.
I'll answer your question if you can name the team that you're playing in.
Oh, please. All right, guys. So remember, guys, if there's anything you wish to add to the show, please like the video, guys. And if you want to add to the show, feel free to send in Dubinsky. Apart from if you're that bomb-ass English Talents FC or Daddy Oos on those psychopaths, send your super chat in the drops, helps to keep this channel amazing. And because Massey is here, I will not be doing that towards OnlyFans and Rachel. So now let's head to the first order of business, man. Let's talk Madrid. Let's hit on to Madrid right now. So, guys, before we do this, Sumia, I want to ask a very simple question here, Sumia, and I don't know how to answer this, so I'm just going to ask it anyway. Sumia, when the camera panned to Mbappe, was the crowd booing him?
Yes.
Sumi, you could have taken a beat before you answer that. You answered that a bit too quickly. But Sumi, can you expand as to why Mbappe was being booed and whistled when the camera went to him?
2001-2002 season. Zidane got booed at the Bernabeu.
Yes.
I don't remember how many times Cristiano Ronaldo got booed at the Bernabeu.
This
So
is true.
Mbappe is nothing special, and he's a new guy. See, I know Madrid is trash. The team was trash. They did not have ideas. But today, when you watch the match, I am asking the whole panel:
Yes.
did you see a bit of a team in there?
Now we're asking the
to be
difficult
honest,
questions.
To be honest, you played one of your best games in quite a minute.
It's true. I mean, I think.
Sumia, can you just answer me something? Can you explain me Vinny's performance now that Mbappe wasn't there?
Oh my god, this is what we're doing. No, hold on. Sumia, I'll get this to you. Like, Real were not amazing, they're not perfect. But you said something very key. This seemed to be it gave you reminders of what was there last season. It seemed to be a more cohesive collective and a team. And keep in mind, last season Real had they actually had a striker as a pointman, so they played without a pointman, but they just seemed to be much more of a team. And that's why I started with the whole Mbappe thing, because I look at what the team did, how they came to rally together to try to get that freaking W. And you look at how people were whistling on Mbappe. Sumi, I mean, the notion is Mbappe can't be sold. He's the key man. He's the star man. I look at just what Vinny was doing, how he was playing. That quality goal that he scored, obviously, Endrick was offside. Is Perez going to make this massive mistake as to, if I have to choose between Vinny and Mbappe, I'm choosing Mbappe, rather than the guy who literally has been here and he gave you a La Liga and gave you 2 UCLs?
Obviously, Perez will choose his own obsession over Vinny. That's a fact. There are already discussions that if Vinny leaves, what would be the next move for Madrid? They are already planning life after Vinny. So, if you are choosing, if Perez is choosing between Vinny and Mbappe, Mbappe is gonna be there because he's the star boy. He's the golden boy of Perez. He's the PR machine of Real Madrid. You need to understand the PR aspect of Perez. So Mbappe is going to stay. Most probably, I don't think even Vinny is leaving. It's going to be Rodrigo who is going to be sacrificed.
Oh, yes.
It's going to be Rodrigo. And
are you happy with that? If Rodrigo is sacrificed, what are your emotions if that is the decision being made there?
Yeah. So, today did you see the defensive aspect of the game? I'm not talking about the offensive. Forget about the offense. The defensive aspect of the game. We were defending like a team. For the first time in the whole season, we were defending like a team because Rodrigo was making sure that he was following the the left back of Atletico Bilbao. So he was dropping deep. Everybody was dropping deep. Jude played the same role which he was playing last season, and the team looked defensively solid. I know it's just a 1-goal win, but we were getting these kind of wins last year. These were the important wins which we got last year: 1-0, 2-1, and that gave us the Champions League and the title. Mbappe, because of Mbappe, what has happened is Vinny cannot go inside, cut inside. Rodrigo cannot cut inside. Mbappe roams around. That bloody bastard doesn't make a run into the box to finish like a striker. And I know he's not a striker, but he needs to understand because he's playing a number 9 position. He needs to make those runs. How is Jude Bellingham making those runs today? When the Vinny played that Trivela cross, how was Jude Bellingham making those runs from the deep? And he was about going to score the goal but Unai saved. But those are the things which Mbappe needs to understand, or else it's going to be a long, long season next year also.
Who else wants to pop up in on this whole?
Can I speak on this?
Oh, okay, let me come to Core, then I'll come to AK. Core, talk to me.
Yeah. So a lot of what I'm gonna say is Real Madrid, they operate by space. When they see open space, they move into open space. So one thing that I think Arsenal, not even Arsenal, I'm sorry, I'm not talking about Arsenal. One thing I feel like Real Madrid did, especially today, was they are really good at double teaming wingers, double teaming attackers when they have the ball. And you have to, in that sense, in that notion, you have to have a sense of communication and switch of play with speed of play. Now it's difficult, it's difficult because you're gonna get in front of a player like Rudiger. He's gonna cover shadow you, and if you're not careful and you make a mistake, you will lose the ball, and then it will be advantage Real Madrid because you made that mistake by having either a poor first touch or not having a good communication. I think the problem, and I'm going to say this for Real Madrid, is I think the problem is that this year, especially, I don't see them as a threat. I've said this ever since they beat Dortmund in that final. That final, I think Dortmund should have won.
Wait, hold up. You're saying that you don't see Real Madrid as a threat this year?
To be honest, even before they got knocked out by Arsenal, I didn't see them as a threat because they don't play convincing.
Hold on, Cole. They've been playing ass chicks for the whole season. We all know this. You're not saying anything that's new.
No. Hold up, HH. Beginning of the season, right? What did I say? I said, if you want to win the Champions League, you have to beat Real Madrid. With what has happened to them against Arsenal, it's obviously they still have cracks. If they're winning 1-0 against Bilbao, it still shows they have cracks. And the main problem for me about Real Madrid is they're not really addressing the right back issue. Dani Carvajal is injured, right?
So how much of an issue is Mbappe? So you're not with Mbappe getting booed when they were showed in the stands?
I think Xabi Alonso can make Mbappe and Vini work. I think that one day he can make them work. How is I think a player like this is my prediction. I see Wirtz coming to Madrid in the summer. Because I think with Wirtz, right, what Real Madrid really they need a controller in the midfield. They don't have Toni Kroos anymore. This Dani Ceballos guy, he's not as. No, hold up, please. Can I speak, please? This Dani Ceballos guy, right? Sorry, no, you got it.
Okay. So who is the Kroos replacement? Who?
For me personally, right? If I was them, I'd go for Enzo Fernandez. I'd go for someone like McAllister.
Drop that.
McAllister. You could even go.
Realistically, who is the Kroos replacement? Realistically, as in like dealing in the real world. That they can actually get.
McAllister.
McAllister signed like a new contract with Liverpool. Is he on
that doesn't matter because if Real Madrid calls you, you come. That's just how it is. But with there's other teams out there too. For example, you're looking at AC Milan. They have Tijani Reinders. They got all these. There's a lot of midfielders out there, But what I'm saying is, this Real Madrid team, okay,
hold on. So you're saying Mbappe is not that big an issue? That's what I'm gathering from you. Mbappe is not that big an issue to the equilibrium of this team.
I think Trent Alexander-Arnold is not going to solve a single problem Real Madrid have in the right back. It's even going to make it even more worse because teams are going to.
I'll say it again. So you're saying that Mbappe is not that big of an issue for this Real Madrid team? Yes or no?
I think the problem with Mbappe is that he's a one-trick pony and he uses his pace. And when he's be honest. And let me tell you something, right? He's very egotistical. So the team has to.
If I won a World Cup at 19, I'd have a bit of an ego. So there you go.
Oh really? But he didn't win the.
If I won the World Cup at my first go around at 19, I think I'd have a bit of an ego.
No. But it wasn't him. It was Pogba. Pogba was the one you have to give credit to for that 2018 because he played really well. Honestly, him and Conte, like you got to give credit
Oh,
to
he's
the
cooking,
midfield.
man. He's cooking.
No,
Even
no,
the
it's not.
defense.
Wait, hold on. Who two-pieced Argentina in that Argentina France goal? Who dropped a two-piece? Who turned the game around?
Okay,
the game that they were losing.
who assisted your boy?
Havertz.
Who
Havertz
turned the game around that they were losing?
Havertz scored that
Wow.
crazy goal, though.
No. Who assisted your boy? Mbappe. Who assisted your boy to get the goal? Who assisted?
You're really flexing
we're
against
now repping
Argentina's
assists.
team
That
with
would be rep.
Mascherano
That
as
would
No, because I am taking honestly, HH. I'm gonna be honest, right? I'm taking I'm taking right players who are attributes and they are genuine players. Like
All right, okay, hold
it's
on. Let
not
me get AK.
stats.
Okay, thank you. AK, talk to me. AK, talk to me.
Can I go after AK?
Okay. Oh, sorry. So, Simi, what do you want to say? What do you want to say, Simi?
Okay, so this discussion about Mbappe is a factor because he is not a Madrid player. Reason being, have you ever considered or have you ever thought that Real Madrid has never played a 4-3-3 formation in the history of their dominance of in UCL? We never had a 4-3-3. We always had 4-4-2 diamond because Benzema was never a striker for us. He was a midfielder. He used to do the Bellingham role. So this is the first time in history that like for good 15-16 years that we are playing the first time as a 4-3-3 formation because of Mbappe. We never had this formation for the last 16 years. So that is the biggest issue which we need to solve.
All right, okay, hold on. Okay, let me come to AK. AK, talk to me.
Can I go after Money Mace?
Yeah.
What's the question?
So basically, Mbappe got booed. Look at the Real Madrid performance. Do you think Mbappe has been the main issue to the equilibrium of this team and the functioning of this team? And also, is Valverde the best long shot specialist we've seen in the game?
Okay. Wait, who is that echo?
I have no idea, but I'll try and meet people. Continue.
Okay. On the Mbappe thing, I mean, we've spoken about it a lot. Let's be real, bro. This guy was a flex signing.
Yes.
This guy was a flex signing. They bought him to almost like flex their might onto Europe and like show that we can win the UCL and we can sign Mbappe. But now we see that tactically, he doesn't actually work. I mean, without Mbappe, I mean, today they were far more functional as a team. The four midfielders.
Okay, let me ask you this though. Just to create a scenario. If they sell Vini, does Mbappe work? If they sell Vini and they get a striker, does Mbappe work for this team?
I mean, so you're saying if everything is tailored to Mbappe's condition, does Mbappe work?
No, I'm just I'm just saying that last year, Vini on the left, you had Joselu as a striker. Prior, Vini on the left, you had Benzema as a striker. So is this a case of build the team like how it was, but you now have to choose between Vini and Mbappe, or even if you now swap Mbappe for Vini with the same circumstance, a striker, a metronome, Mbappe stylistically doesn't work for this team in the way that Vini does work for this team.
Yeah, nah.
Well, I mean, hypothetically it could. I mean, that's what we're talking about here. Hypothetically, that's what we're talking about here.
Yes.
The problem is with Vini, there's evidence that it has actually worked. With Mbappe, you can add Mbappe, but Mbappe at PSG had so many guys, but he never led them to a UCL. He never was the factor in them winning a UCL. He never was the factor in them winning the title that they needed to win. So at the end of the day, you could say that, okay, Mbappe, if you had a striker there, if you had a metronome there, if you had this, if you had that, hypothetically, it could work. It could work. I'm not going to say it won't work. It could work. But are you going to take that risk? Because if you sell Vini and say, I'm putting my faith on Mbappe on the left wing for the next 10 years, there's a lot of pressure on Mbappe to deliver that UCL that Vini has delivered.
How come someone say that he's an East Milan fan? I mean, come on, bro. This guy is not a Real Madrid fan.
Wait, what?
Wait.
What?
Just keep going. Just keep going.
So at the end of the day, that's the thing about Mbappe. I mean, I think the overall aspect is that with Mbappe and Vini on the pitch, you just have too many guys that won't play as much defense, and you need that balance in defense in order for this team to work because of all the tactical issues they have. So at the end of the day, like Mbappe, like I'm gonna be unbiased here. Like there are great players in sport that just don't fit at their teams.
This is true.
For example, Ibrahimovic at Barcelona.
How the hell did you read my mind? I was literally about to go there. That's
So,
crazy.
like Mbappe might just be, bro. Samasi, stop.
Samasi, your echo is going crazy. You have to sort out your echo. Put in headphones or something. Go for it.
So like Mbappe might just be an Ibrahimovic at Barca. He might just not work. Like it's not a slight on him as a player, but he just might not work, and that's a simple thing. As long as Vini is on the team, what Vini has done, you have to give him that license to say, give it to me. I'll be your main outlet for this team, and I'll try to win you trophies.
And okay, and Eke, since you're a guy who obviously watches French football and everything, and this is something I said like I think about a year ago or something. Could you be said the Mbappe we saw at Monaco, the Mbappe we saw at 2018, and the early days Mbappe, technically speaking, he's declined as a player. Like he was technically a better footballer at Monaco and early days PSG than he is right now.
He was a better footballer then because like bro, like his dribbling, his ability to create separation was far better then than it was now. But I think it's because, I'll be honest, I think it's because the guy focused so much on goal scoring rather than becoming an actual well-rounded footballer, especially at his later years at PSG. I felt like earlier at PSG, I felt like this guy, in terms of just pure dribbling, in terms of directness, in terms of ability 1v1, it was insane.
Yes.
But then I think there was just some point at PSG, I think it was post 2022 World Cup, where this guy just like, I don't know why, but he's like, I want to become a pure goal scorer. I'm like, no, focus on what you're good at. You have pace, you have 1v1 ability, you have agility. Focus on becoming a great 1v1 player on both wings and make yourself that level. Like, let's be real. He doesn't have the goal-scoring instinct of a Cristiano Ronaldo.
No.
Because like as much goals he scores, he also misses a lot of chances. Cristiano never misses that many chances.
If you want to be that 1v1 defender, you have to be unpredictable and creative.
Thank you, Cole.
He was unpredictable. He was unpredictable. As early part of Monaco, he was unpredictable. He was creative. He did have the agility, but like now, I don't understand why he wanted to be almost this like striker type player, this like link play number 9. Like, bro, you were 1v1 defender. You were 1v1 winger. Cook on the left, cook on the right, and become that type of player. I don't know why he changed.
Money Mace, and then coming to you, Barry.
You know, Mbappe was getting booed at the Bernabeu.
He was getting whistled. That's a difference. He was getting whistled.
Well, I think it's because Madrid fans. It's because everything was working so well last season.
But Arsenal came and destroyed everything. Okay, all right.
No, it's because everything was working so well last season. You didn't have to buy this guy, but you just decided to sort of flex on the rest of Europe. And listen, I know HH has been gassing him up, 19-year-old World Cup winner, this sort of stuff. Like, you do need to understand that Vinicius has performed for Real Madrid when it's mattered most. It's not about international. This is Real Madrid. Who performs the best for Real Madrid? Vinicius shows up every single time needed prior to this season for Real Madrid. UCL is him. For the league, it's him. Like, he's always been there. Mbappe, he's a player who club-wise hasn't really done that well in the Champions League and lives off of a hat-trick against Otamendi.
Wow! Moribes, come on, don't say it like that, bro. It's a World Cup hat-trick in a World Cup final. Don't say a hat-trick against Otamendi. Then that sounds bad. Come on, don't do him like that, bro. Come on.
Okay, let me do full context. A hat-trick with 2 penalties against Otamendi.
Okay, so we're ignoring that second goal, which is one of the craziest goals we've ever seen and one of the craziest moments in football history. Monuments, light to me that you screamed when he scored that equalizer. That's one of the greatest moments we've seen in football history. Like,
I screamed and then I caught myself and I realized
Mbappe all you want.
HH,
When he made it 2-2, the entire planet stood still. We all stood still.
I screamed and then I caught myself because I realized it was Otamendi. It wasn't Ayala. It wasn't Mascherano. It wasn't top Argentinian defenders. It was Otamendi. So when Vinicius shows up for Real Madrid UCL against big teams, Mbappe doesn't do that. Mbappe against Dortmund last season, nothing. Mbappe against Barcelona last season, horrible performance. Scored a penalty to mask it up. So in the club game, Mbappe hasn't shown enough to be the main man at Real Madrid. And HH, because if Perez was serious, Perez would sell Mbappe this season, realize it hasn't worked out.
Wow.
And buy a central midfielder.
And Isaac.
Yeah, buy a central midfielder who can pass the ball. No, but HH, it's the truth. It's not because of Mbappe. It's simply because you bought the wrong type of player. So if
but now, again, from Perez's point of view, if you're like, this is Mbappe, he's amazing, it will work. But I think it's a point that Ake made, a point that everyone knows. The great Messi, this is the great Messi, one of the greatest players of all time. He did not work at PSG. And that's Messi. And it did not work at PSG for Messi. So my thing though is that even if you have, and also, tell me a team with Figo, Raul, Zidane, Roberto Carlos don't win everything, that team did not work. And it had literally some of the best players ever on the same pitch. So I think though is that Mbappe is quality, even though I think he may have declined technically. But the issue though is that football is not about just getting amazing players. Football is about getting the right players.
Yeah, which is why I've always thought Perez's dream of building a super Galactico team that wins everything is the most dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. That is not. No,
let me say something. No, it's even dumb. No, it's even dumber. What makes it crazy is that you can understand it in the 2000s based on how football was. In today's football, a Galacticos is stupid. In today's world, it is.
Money Mace.
It makes sense in the 2000s. In today, stupid.
He had the right thing going on previous to this season because it was balanced. You had your hard workers in the team. You had your guys that would do the legwork, and you had your superstars as well. Yeah. He had Mbappe.
No. AK. Let's keep it. No, let's. Do we want to have an honest conversation? Let's have an honest conversation. Perez wants the biggest, best players, biggest brands, and Mbappe is literally the biggest brand in this team.
I'm saying before Mbappe, we can argue this was a well-constructed team pre-Mbappe.
Yes.
You cannot say
100%. But you want the biggest superstar in the world.
This is a problem. You already have 2 of them in Bellingham and Vinicius. So,
but they're not as big as Mbappe. Let me see. Let's look at it from Perez. Look, we know Perez is wrong, but let's look at it from his point of view. That is F-top. From his F-top point of view, which is about branding, marketing, and merchandise. If you can buy the biggest current player in the world right now on a free, do you say no because he will unbalance the team? In his mind is that Mbappe, amazing player, merchandising, branding. Oh, add him to this, we'll cook. Perez doesn't know anything about structure. He just knows, it's quality play. Boom, sorry.
Two things. One, a good team has never won anything with too many superstars. You need a superstar, but you need someone to account for his running, someone to account for his defensive work. Bro, go look at Hazard at Chelsea. The reason why Hazard at Chelsea cooked is because Hazard had people who would run for him to then let Hazard do what he wants to do on the ball. That's why Hazard worked at Chelsea. And also, in terms of Mbappe, you're saying Mbappe is a superstar and Perez wants him. But I don't get it from Perez's perspective. What makes Mbappe a bigger superstar for Real Madrid than Vinicius? Vinicius showed up in La Liga title races and scored in 2 UCL finals for you.
No. But
a hat-trick on Otamendi.
Perez Perez is not who is the biggest superstar, it's who is the biggest superstar, period.
HH,
That is how Perez is thinking.
Consider when Di Maria was sold for Bale. Was that actually necessary? Like, genuinely, was that necessary?
Well, look at what.
To be fair, he did his thing,
No,
man.
I'm not
He
saying
did his thing.
that it wasn't. I'm not saying Bale wasn't great, but I'm saying if you look at objectively, Di Maria just come off his best ever Madrid season. He was 25, 26, right? It wasn't necessary.
No, but KJ,
Right,
here's
right.
the thing. I think Di Maria and Bale, that's almost a sideways step. I'd probably say they were around a similar level when one was coming in and one was coming out. Vinicius has performed at a higher level than Mbappe for the last 3 years of football. Fact.
I think
specifically at the club level.
I think his the problem with Mbappe is that Vinicius they need a proper striker, and that's fair, right? But I think Perez has always been one of those managers whereby if you have to he gives you a certain set of players, and whoever you are as a manager, you have to manage that, right? But I think that Madrid's decline this season, just to interrupt Money Mace, I won't go on much. Madrid's decline this season has not just been because of Mbappe being so bad. Not replacing Cruz and not getting another centre back after last season's defensive performance, which, like I've repeatedly said, was practically historic.
No,
right?
but also, KJ, as true as that is, we did not think that. Even though this just shows how you have to watch games. KJ, from what you've seen, ignore how many goals Mbappe has scored. Did you think that Mbappe would be this bad in terms of what we expected of him? We didn't think that we'd be cooking him like this season.
I'd say this, right? I'll say this: when it comes to footballers, right? I think the general decline of footballers, right, is partly due to the fact they play so many football games. Like, generally, I don't think this is a surprise, right? Like this, you can't say that there's.
Has it? Wait. How many games has Yamal been playing since last season? Last season, the Euros are now, and he's 17.
We can say that, but Yamal has had spades this season where he hasn't been practically the best. Like, let's just be honest with that, right? The thing with Mbappe is that at PSG, his role was generally just to score goals. He was the centre forward, right? At the last 2 or 3 years, at least, right? His problem is that when Neymar left, right, Mbappe, I think, did want to refine his all-round game. So he used to do the dropping down thing. Like, if you remember, I remember a game last year specifically, PSG Newcastle, I think it was, when they lost 4-0. Mbappe used to drop so much, right? The nose in the box, right? And he was trying to improve his overall game. And that was acceptable, right? Because no one else could make up for his goals deficit in the team, right? But at Madrid, you saw against Arsenal, right? He was barely ever in the box, right? But at that time, in this case, he's at a team where people can make up for his goals deficit, right? But the fact of the matter is, I just don't believe that a player scores almost 40 goals this season, right? I don't think it's purely down to him. I don't think he's fallen off, right? I say yes, the balance has been interrupted. But at the same time, we can't act like Joselu was Madrid's starter last season. That's one thing. But the second thing I think the second thing I would say is I don't think that Perez sees Rodrigo as a long-term player at Madrid. I generally don't think that Mbappe was bought to replace Joselu or replace Vinny, right? I generally just think that he plans himself, right? He sees himself getting a manager, that's successful, that knows how to create a system. Ancelotti, he knows, is not a system manager. He's not expecting that from him. But Alonso is, right? And Alonso should create a good enough system whereby he can fit at least Mbappe, Vinny, and Bellingham. Rodrigo, I don't think is a long term because you can look at his goals per game ratio in the league. It's just not good enough. For all we say about him, even when he's given opportunities, he does not score enough goals when he plays in the league. And if he gets sold this summer, it's not going to be a surprise, right? You can talk about the hard yards and all that stuff, but when you create a midfield and a defensive structure, right, that actually negates your strikers' need, your attackers' need to track back, right? It's not going to be a problem. It's not going to be seen as much. And I think Mbappe's lack of work rate is exasperated this season by the fact that Madrid have been so bad defensively. If Madrid was good last season defensively, right, as they are this season, right, you're telling me Mbappe is not outscoring. Mbappe is getting as much criticism. It's because they're so bad defensively and there's no midfield stability, and that is Perez's fault.
But I think okay, Money, go for it.
Yeah, but KJ, back onto your Mbappe point where you're talking about his game has overall declined. I get it. His game has slightly declined from what he was at Monaco. Let's not pretend that Mbappe was this super technical player though. Like, he was a great 1v1 player who could get past people, shift and score goals. He's never had great passing. He's never been really good in tight spaces. That's not Mbappe's game.
I'd say that's improved at PSG, especially the last 2-3 years, I would say. Initially, I can say it wasn't great, but it's improved.
But it's not good enough to be the spearhead of a team. You can be part of the team, but you're not good enough to be the number one guy of the team of where every time we're in trouble, we give the ball to you. Basically, when I see players like that, I see players like Messi, Neymar, Hazard. Like, when you're in trouble, you give the ball to these guys. Bro, Mbappe, up against that low block, he's not going to do anything or create anything. He's a 1v1, give me space player. Like, I get I clown him for his technical ability and that sort of stuff. And it's an exaggeration. But I'm being honest when I say he's not actually that great of a footballer to be the number one guy of a team, to where every time you're in trouble, you look to give him the ball. He's on the end.
But Moniz, I
disagree.
My argument is I think he's declined as a player. That's my issue. Like, I just feel that the player, like, Moniz, the player you saw at Monaco and early days pitch and 2018 World Cup, is that the same player now? That sounds crazy because you're like, wait a minute, you're 27. This should be a pick, and that's when you're a teenager. But that guy from 17 to like 20, I think was a better footballer than the guy that we're seeing now.
No, but when France were in trouble during games, who did they give the ball to create things, to make those incisive passes?
2018 or 22?
2018.
18 was Griezmann.
Oh, Greece.
Griezmann Pog, to be honest.
Oh, no,
even 2020, even 2022. Like, I know you're going to talk about the final.
No, but Griezmann was probably the best player.
Who they gave the ball to when
he was probably the best player.
Even when, like, no, you're going to talk about the hat trick that he scored in the final. But even in 2022, they give the ball to him to get them out of trouble. Like,
I mean, sorry, SK. I hate this kind of stuff.
What?
Like, what does this mean? If you just give us raw numbers, yeah, great. What I always say, it's not how many you score, it's when you should score.
It's both.
No,
I think it's
well,
both.
okay, you could argue both, but what is okay? KJ, what would you rather have?
Mm-hmm.
You scored 200 goals in a season.
Mm-hmm.
You score 0 goals in a semi and a final. You score 50 goals a season. You score in the quarter, in a semi, and the winning goal in the final. Which would you rather have?
Bearing in mind, last season,
basically Harry Kane versus.
No, but bearing in mind, Vinicius Junior did that last season. Quarters,
are they mutually
exclusive?
Are they mutually exclusive?
Yes. No.
I don't mind. I don't mind.
Okay.
No. You're concentrating right. No. But KJ, I just say that if you had to choose, 50 goals a season, but you score in the quarter, semi, and in the final, or you score 100 goals in the season, you don't score in the quarter, semi, in the final. Which would you rather have?
Oh no, the 50 for sure. The one that contributes to winning, I think. But even if you have all those stats that Mbappe has,
sure.
It's like what have those goals led to? What has the consequence been? So yes, you've start padded in the Uber Eats. You've done all that stuff. But in that final, against Bayern,
you're not there.
You did not say what's up in that semi-final.
You missed a 1v1.
Against Dortmund. So yes, Vini has scored much less. Who scored in both legs in the against Bayern? Who scored the winning goal in the final with Benzema? Who scored again in the other final as well? So I'm sorry, I'd rather have Vini's stats than Mbappe's stats. Club-wise, I'm sorry, that's just me.
I think that's a fair argument. I can agree with that. I think that my thing with Mbappe is always this. A part of the perception with him at PSG was that he was just in a club that doesn't win Champions Leagues, right? It's just an environment whereby he's not pushed, essentially, right? An environment whereby he's what's it called? He's not asked to do like the consequences of his actions. Like if he doesn't win the Champions League, it's like, you know what I mean? Like we'll get them next year. But at Madrid, there's a lot more accountability, right?
That's a very false narrative, by the way, with PSG.
No, I know, I agree. It's a false narrative, but that's probably the perception that people have. So that's why people have been saying you should leave PSG and go to Madrid because PSG don't win Champions Leagues and Madrid win Champions League. So people always have that narrative about PSG, that perception that they're what's it called? They're just a team that doesn't win Champions Leagues, and it'll be as straightforward as him.
Wait, hold on, real quick. I don't just because listen. Question to the panel. I'm going to contribute. Panel. April 20th, 2025. Who is the better player, Vini or Mbappe?
I'll still give it to Mbappe. To be honest.
Okay. Why would you say Mbappe is the better player as of right now?
If you told me April 20th, 2024, my answer would have been Vini. But let's be honest. As much as Mbappe's been there, and we can say that Mbappe's affected him, Vini has not been great this season. So that takes a bit of points off from his argument. In my
No. Can I speak on this?
So I'll just give it to Mbappe, but it is very close.
Can I?
No, because I think no. Oh, sorry, I'll come to you, Sumia. But no. Let me come to Barry then to Sumia.
Okay, yeah, Sumia can make a quick point because it's.
Okay. Sumia, make a point, and then come to Barry. Sumia.
No, the thing is if you talk about Mbappe he has been scoring the goals, but because of him, I lost 3 players in my team: Rodrigo, Bellingham, and Vinicius Junior. So for one, I cannot sacrifice the 3 who gave me the UCL last season, who gave me the league last season. What does Mbappe bring me?
No. Okay, but Sumia, my question was, as of right now, April 20th, 2025, who is the better player as of today?
As of today, still Vini. Because Vini has been blocked by the management. He cannot move inside the box. He cannot cut in. He cannot do the things he was doing last season. Rodrigo has been told that you cannot do those things last season, which you were doing last season. Bellingham has been told that you cannot make those late runs in the box. So as of today,
I agree with some.
I will still rate Vini, Bellingham, and Rodrigo over Mbappe because that son of a bitch has created the issue.
Not Rodrigo, man. Not Mr. One Goal.
No. AK, the thing is, you only talk about Rodrigo as a player who's not scoring the goals. I don't give a damn about Rodrigo scoring the goals. I give a damn because of the stability he brings to that team, the balance he brings to the team.
Okay.
That's fine.
Barry, I'll go see it. Barry.
Yeah, I'll speak quick on Real Madrid and I'll make my points on Mbappe. It was definitely their best performance in quite a while. Obviously, Bilbao rested some guys because they already made the Europa League semi, and they pretty much have their qualification to Champions League preset. So they made some changes, but Real, they played good, and they're still alive for the title race. And a good goal by Valverde. That was an ish, as you said.
Crazy.
And for Mbappe, I wish I was here on Wednesday, but because I wanted to really speak on my mind on it, but yeah, it was delayed to today. But I think Mbappe, he got booed because for the first 5 months of the season, he gave PTSD to Sumia and other Real Madrid fans, missing crucial penalties, bad performances, offsides against Barcelona. And he picked it up a little bit January to March when it comes to the goal scoring in La Liga. He's a big reason why they're still alive. But when you look at the Champions League knockouts, the reason why he went to Real Madrid, he didn't perform. Against Atleti, a no-show, and against Arsenal, an even bigger no-show. So the booing is granted. And I think Mbappe, I think you said about HH, if you swap Vini for Mbappe, like Vini leaves, Mbappe is the main left winger and whatsoever. I don't think it would work like that because I don't see Mbappe as a playmaker or someone who can make other guys better. Well, you can say whatever about Vini, Brazil, or whatsoever, but Vini can make other guys better.
No, because it's like if you're watching the game, that's outside of the foot's cross to Jude. I don't know if Mbappe is doing that.
Mbappe can't do that.
Yeah,
he can't do that. He doesn't make other guys better. He's like in a cake. You have the cherry on the top. He's that kind of guy. I don't think he can be like the icing, the flavor. He isn't that kind of guy. So I don't think it would necessarily work out like that. And I would take Vini because he can make other guys better. Mbappe is he's a great finisher. He has a lot of statistics, but I don't think he can make other guys better, include more players on the play in and of itself. So that's us.
Hold on, let me just quick. Shout out to your producer. Games without Mbappe, 3 wins, 2 draws, 0 loss. Is this real? Is that real?
Yes.
I mean, there's context where there's teams. Like you can't just.
Kenny, what's the context there, bro?
No,
there's teams with Athletic Madrid, man.
You only need context behind them stats like that. What is that, bro?
Shout out to your boy. I don't have a name, man. HH. Look at the stream. Look at your DM and go to the location so we scoop you. Killian wants us to have a chat with the ref. What? I don't understand. What does this mean?
Move on.
Shout. Okay, so thank you for the dub. I don't know what that means. Explain that to me. I don't have a name. I'm not sure what that means. Thank you for the dub, though. Thank you for the dub. Shout out to Just 3. Not many. Okay, and there's like a side thing. Is there a better long shot striker than Fede Valverde right now in football?
Not right now.
It is.
Yeah, not consistently.
There's nobody.
Yeah, I don't think there is.
He's
Like-
not right now. No.
Bro.
He's number one.
And if you think of all time, so we're saying Gerrard, Pernambucano is more dead ball. Guys,
Beckham was very good from long range, wasn't he?
No.
Was he not?
He was a free kick guy. In terms of just like 30-yard, like Seedorf was good. Seedorf was good. Van Bommel was pretty good. But in terms of, bro, the kinds of goals this guy has scored and the amount of goals he scored from 30, 40 yards and just the level of accuracy he's getting. I've watched him for a long time. I can't remember. I don't know many guys who scored the kind of goals.
KDB is a good long shot. KDB on long shot.
Not like this.
I think KDB.
I think a younger. I think a younger.
No. But the thing is, does KDB strike the ball as? Have you seen KDB score goals with the kind of power, ferocity, and from that?
Yes,
bro.
If you go watch KDB's 4 goals against Wolves. Go watch that game. He usually just scores 4 outside the shot.
Oh yes, no. Look, okay, old school CR7, yes, old school CR7. Like, I can't remember KDB, but I'll go back and look at some YouTube clips of KDB because I'm like, bro, this guy's.
Like, he has more finesse. I think that's what it is. A lot of his shots were like
KDB has more finesse.
AJ, a lot of his shots like into the bottom corner and stuff like that from distance. Like he scored
wait. So hold on. So KDB or Valverde has more finesse. Who?
KDB has more finesse. Valverde has more power and let's say, and he shows them from better distances.
That guy. That's the that's a separation. I think for KDB, he places it. Valverde is how hard he shoots it. And get it on target. And anybody who plays football, that when you're hitting the ball with that much power,
there's different types of long shots. So like,
but
even if you're a technical long shot, like it's still a shot from long
shot.
But what's harder to do? Hitting something with power and getting accurately or
technical. Hitting something from power is just put your laces to it, man.
Bro, I've seen
and then that could go to Neptune.
No,
Someone said it in it, not me in it, but I agree with that person as well in it. But I didn't. I was not the one that.
Yeah, what are you saying? Go for it. I'm going to drop it randomly. I don't care what I'm going to drop it randomly. It doesn't make sense. What am I saying?
I've seen John Joe Shelby and Charlie Adam put their foot through it.
Money miss.
They can't place it.
Money miss. KDB, Bex, Gerrard, and you're throwing in a guy that looks like he works for like a white supremacist organization. Really,
I'm just telling you, HH. I've seen those players take long shots. All they can do is put their foot through it. They can't place it. Charlie Adam cannot place the ball.
Michael Essien, bro.
Yeah.
So good.
Alex, Brazilian.
But guys, I think if you just look at the goals that this guy has scored, his repertoire of goals, it's stupid. These are just 40 yards, 30 yards, 40 yards, 30 yards.
Kukuya's comment.
I'm not gonna lie, someone else who has good long shots but is like kind of underrated is Ziyech. I think Ziyech's long shots are so good.
Yeah, it's not consistent. That's the thing.
And he's also ass overall. So
yeah, well, I respect my country.
My boy.
World Cup semi-final. More World Cup semi-finals than any English player in history.
Oh wow! Okay, now it's talking right now. So who else wants to talk? Sorry. I think it was KJ.
All right, yeah. Just the last point, HH. Like I said, right. I think I was looking at the stats, right. I think Madrid conceding 26 goals last season was like the 4th least in like La Liga history, right? The only time better in the last like 30, 40 years is when they conceded 25 goals in 1920. Okay, they lost 1 game all season, which is like the record they have with Barcelona for least losses in a La Liga season, right? I genuinely think that because they've been so bad this season defensively, right? It exasperates why it is that they concede so many goals. Like it's not. I don't think it's out of the realms of possibility to say that the fact of the matter is they're so bad defensively that people exaggerate how bad Mbappe might have been. Like I genuinely think it's that way. If they conceded 26 goals this season, and another thing, AJ, Barca have been so much better. Like they actually have competition this year, unlike last year. Last year they practically walked to the league with like 10 games left, right? Like no one expected. I think they fell off towards the end, but no one expected Barca to be close, and Barca weren't close. This is exasperated by the fact that Barca have been such a surprise that everyone is.
Sorry, what's the record of? Sorry, I'll come back to you, KJ. Yeah. What's the record of goals scored in that Real Madrid Mourinho season? It's 102.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. 121. No, wait, 121.
What?
121.
Is
yeah.
that 21?
Yeah, their goal difference was plus 89.
Okay. Forget it. Sorry, KJ, continue.
Their goal difference was plus 89 that season. So yeah, I mean, yeah, it's diabolical to be honest with you. But yeah, they scored 121 goals that season. They got 100 points. But yeah, I just think that generally, I think that we have to apply context to it. If Madrid had bought a centre back and bought a right back, let's be honest, right? Carval was 33, definitely a better replacement than freaking Vasquez, right? And taking Valverde from midfield also, I think also that contributes to their lack of midfield stability by taking him from midfield to right back, right? And then on the last thing, it's definitely not replacing Cruz, right? It's just Camavinga's good, but he definitely doesn't have the passing range that Cruz has and the ability to read the game that Cruz has. So I just think that those things all factored with the fact that Barca have been so good exasperates why Madrid fans have been so critical of Mbappe. So
do you think getting Mbappe was a mistake? Or
no, I still think in the long run it's the right decision. Like this is not. We're not gonna wake up one day and suddenly say this is a bad. This is like to say that he cannot fit right with a manager that we notoriously say has no plan. Whose plan is let the ballers ball. Right, it's not fair. Like if you come in with a system with a manager,
but KJ, what worries me though is I don't know whether you agree or disagree. I think an argument can be made. Let's be fair. I think an argument can be made that he has declined as a player. So okay, KJ, I'll meet you halfway. If you bring in a Xabi Alonso or a Klopp, like a more modern manager, and they can't figure out Mbappe, then we have to ask some serious questions.
I agree, but the fact that Mane was stat fan in 25 in that Klopp season, this brother's going to like 50 goals. Like, I'm sorry, Klopp black magic when it comes to attackers. Like, no one can tell me it's not going to work on an Mbappe. I'm sorry, right? The second thing is, I can understand that your point, the decline point. I think Monaco was a different system, and obviously his role was different. But to say he's declined overall, I do think his passing has definitely got better the last 2-3 years at PSG. I don't quite know what everyone's talking about, but I think that. There is an argument that his focus did shift significantly towards goal scoring. I can agree with that.
Okay, KJ, I have a question.
Yeah, go on.
In order for this Mbappe-Vinny thing to work, I know we focus on Mbappe a lot. Do you think the new Madrid manager could make Vinny work more defensively than Ancelotti has done? That's the only way I see it working to some extent. It's Vinny is the guy that's doing the bulk of the defensive work rather than Mbappe, because Mbappe is not going to do any defensive work.
I think that's a fair argument.
But
that's
in
harsh for just
2025, in 2026, I thought we're saying no luxury players, no passengers.
No, Vinny, if this is to work, bro, one of them has to do defensive work. And the one I see who is more likely to do that defensive work is Vinny. Because if you remember under Zidane, before Ancelotti, under Zidane seasons, when Vinny was still bad Vinny, the guy used to defend a lot. The guy used to defend, the guy used to press, the guy did a lot of defensive work.
That's the thing with these players. When you grow in certain stature and ego, like these guys, they get lazy. Like Mbappe
I think that's a fair point. I think that's
can now add into a stereotype.
I think how much defensive work did he do last year? Just out of curiosity.
Wait, guys. I know this was a side note, guys. Wait, hold on. Oh no, sorry. Let me bring up this way. Where is this thing? Hold on. Let me try. Guys, I want just to bring this up because this is crazy. Guys, look at this. Guys, that's messed up.
And they say Mourinho was a terrorist, man. They said Mourinho.
Bro, thank you.
Bro, 121 and a 114.
Some people don't meet that goal. Some people don't score goals that meet that goal difference. 121 goals?
No, 114 is diabolical though. Like, what are we doing here? Like, this is an insane.
Bro, that's football, bro. That's a peak of football right there.
121 and 114 is disgusting.
They still finished 17 points behind. No, sorry, 9 points behind. Which is
look at that. That's peak of football. We're not reaching that level of football anytime.
I actually be making sense. How'd you get 114 goals and only 91 points?
You don't win the league. 7 draws.
No. But I'll tell you what happened because in some games you score 20 goals. Simple.
And to think none of these guys won the Champions League.
just to give you context.
Wait. Wait. Catlock. Wait, who beat
11-12?
Barca. No. Hold on. I asked Gatlock a simple question. I asked Gatlock, Who beat Barcelona? Wait, who was it?
So you're telling me when
Gatlock, I've got amnesia. I've got amnesia. Gatlock, really, I don't remember. Gatlock, I don't remember.
No one cares how you want it.
Gatlock, I don't remember. Who beat them?
No, KJ, I'm actually being
Wait, hold on, guys. Can Gatlock answer the question? Okay, Gatlosa, who beat them? Gatlosa, who beat them?
It's what's their name? It's Torres and co.
Who does Torres play for?
Nah,
it's Torres and the Rams.
No. Do you know what, guys? Do you know what pisses me off? We don't get to know. See, Bayern is. Wait, hold on. Can we do the math? Bayern beats that Real Madrid team. We beat that Barca team, and then we beat that Bayern team.
No, technically,
uncomfortable.
You're not scoring 114 goals, AJ.
I'm not even gonna lie. That
Uncomfortable
UCL,
Streets. What do we like? Streets. What? No. Money miss. Money
Money
put up the captions. Money is captions. Money is captions. Money is put the captions up. You don't understand language.
I'm being objective. No. I'm not even hating. I'm actually being objective. Like the fact you won a UCL with Ryan Bertrand is crazy.
Don't go on. Don't hit.
Bro,
Shout out Bosingwa, man.
Money miss.
Bosingwa,
Chelsea
Keita, and
average
Bertrand.
players back then.
No. You remember
Even
that?
Guardiola, bro.
Let's be honest.
Solomon Kalou with that. I don't know whether heck was fired.
Remember that Morelos goal against Benfica?
Who won Copa del Rey that season?
11-12.
I think Madrid.
Oh wait, no.
Was
that the year
we just won the league?
Because I was about to say, like, bro, like, if Madrid had won that UCL, you could argue that would be one of the craziest ever seasons ever.
You could argue that team was one of the best ever teams to not win a UCL.
2012 was Barca.
Now that's a good question.
Is it them or is Barca the year after?
The best team to not win the UCL.
HH, you want some
I
context?
know. I think we've said this before on the members' hangouts.
Have we to not win the UCL?
Yeah, I do think that we're the best team not to
Either
win.
members' hangout or during COVID time.
No. I think it's probably a members' hangout because best team to not win. I think it's for me. I think it's between 11, 12. Basically, you know what? It's between these two.
HH, you want to know some context?
Sorry, real quick. And also, I'll throw in Juve 2017.
That table compared to last season, like think about it. You see the goals, 121 to last season was 87. Goals conceded was 32 to last season 26. Losses was 2 to last season 1. Madrid only got 95 points compared to got 5 less points, right? And Barca were 10 points behind. Like, look at the difference in competition. And that season they were 9 points behind. Like last season's Madrid league win, I think is actually one of the most underrated ever. Just because of partly because of how good they were, but one loss all season. But also Barca didn't give them a. No,
I think, but you know what do I find so crazy though? This may be Mourinho tax.
Yeah.
How did this team only win 2 league titles? That's
Barcelona were that good.
Okay, hold on. Let me throw in an argument. If Mourinho had stayed, do they still only win 2 league titles? If Mourinho stayed, please, please. That's just hate. That's just pure hate. Mourinho, cook him all he wants right now. But Mourinho, come on, let's talk. This is peak. Hold on.
I think Mourinho wins 20.
This is football heritage.
Barcelona always dominate. Like the style of play, I just think that he was just more suited.
Kenny.
Always dominated.
Wait. Hold on. Money and Gatlock.
It's nothing to do with Mourinho. Mourinho is fighting against peak 2012 91 goals a season Messi, fat Messi. That was when Messi was a bit chubby and was just scoring 3 goals a game. There's nothing you can do to stop that Lionel Messi. A guy scored 91 goals in a calendar year, and you expect Mourinho to fight against that guy for a league title?
Fat Messi is crazy.
No. Can I say something?
Hold on. Let me come to Gatlock then Sumia. Gatlock. Wait. Sure.
But money means you see that's how I think that 2012 was spirituality, because I'm sorry, there's no real They
Bro,
stopped
facts.
91 goals. And with 10 men.
With 10 men
How that
against
happened?
that mess.
That's the crazy thing. You lost your best defender in Terry, and you still went on to beat these guys. Like that was incredible. And
Look
he-
at Falcao
AJ,
with
how
24.
many chances did they miss in that game? They
And he missed the
AK,
penalty.
mute your mic.
And he
They
missed
missed
the
a
goals
penalty.
in
Like
the
I don't
league
get
Yeah,
it.
they
season.
missed the
Disgusting.
penalty.
Guys,
They missed a lot of chances.
guys,
A lot of chances.
guys, you know, I honestly think that maybe I think we live like in a glitch in the Matrix or something.
No, like,
No, wait, hold up, Kenny,
50 on
Kenny,
spot.
do you know that 50 in all comps is a great season?
he is a great.
50 in all comps is basically 50 in all comps is like you're a baller, like man, wow,
No,
okay,
it is no.
50.
It is some of the greatest striker of all time. Never had 50 in all comps.
No, Kenny.
Like,
Think about it. Hold on. guys, think about it this way.
Kenny, 50 in all comps is Ballon d'Or set. It's like
It's
that's
Ballon
like
d'Or
wow,
set.
you're my guy.
Yeah,
Bro,
Even
Salah
that-
doesn't even have 50. Does Salah have 50 in all comps, bro?
that's what I'm
It is-
saying.
hold
It is
on.
like
Guys, think of it this way. This guy scored. Okay, this was 2012, right? So this guy scored 50 goals, 91, had the best goal scoring start of the season of his career, and the guy ended up with just a Copa del Rey. He ended up with just a Copa del Rey, thanks to Mourinho and his former club. Think about that.
No, it is.
those two like they messed up.
No,
that
basically,
91 goals. That 91 goals. I'm sorry, she has scored a few against.
No, basically, when you just look at this guys, 50 and 46 is disgusting.
HH.
50 and
The fact that he scored 46 in the league and you're not top scorer is crazy.
Hold on. I scored 46 goals. And I don't walk home with 2 golden boots. If I score 46 goals and you don't give me 2 golden boots and a planet.
Was
That's
that
stupid, bro.
Ronaldo on the wing still? Was that Ronaldo on the
Yes.
wing?
Between
he
Ronaldo
was.
and Falcao?
That's
No,
not-
hold on. I think he was striker. Wasn't he
No,
striker?
he was on the wing.
He was left wing. He was left
Was on the
wing.
wing.
No, but
Yeah,
he said centre
Higuain
forward.
was the striker. Higuain was the
He
striker.
said centre forward, right?
No. In 2000,
Sorry, assume you're good.
Man.
so that season was the first season when we saw Ronaldo actually playing as a striker. He was inside forward or a striker rather than left winger, because he had an issue with his knee. That was the season when his issue with the knee started. And for Mourinho, what he did was bring back the mentality to the club of winning at any cost. That was the mentality which was lacking in Real Madrid. But the next season, what happened was there was a huge fallout with Cristiano, Sergio Ramos, and Casillas. And if you fall out with Ramos, Ronaldo, and Casillas in the locker room,
Yeah, you're finished.
you might be the
Yeah.
biggest name as a manager. You will not survive in Real Madrid. You will never ever survive in Real Madrid. Mourinho's biggest problem was he called out the players when we lost. When we lost against lower teams, and he called out the players, and he lost the whole locker room. So that was the downfall of Mourinho.
Whoa, Messi had 114 GA. That's
I think so. Yeah. And what? I don't. I'm not looking at that. What did that get him?
114.
That's not real.
What did that get him? What did that get him? A Copa del Rey. That's it. Imagine having that kind of CV. That kind of year.
I don't care what anyone says. Messi was on drugs. I don't care what it says. The guy was on
Bro,
drugs.
this Nicholas Jackson
I don't
weekend
care what it
against
says.
the-
That guy was using performance enhancers. And nobody will make me believe otherwise. I don't care.
AJ, I have a question. When Mourinho fell out with all those Madrid players, right? That was probably around the time the shift happened, whereby like the way he was manager Inter Milan at Chelsea, like a dictator, basically. You couldn't do that anymore, right? Like you couldn't manage like that anymore. And he thought he could manage at Madrid the way he managed at Inter at Chelsea. But the dressing room power at Inter and Chelsea, because those teams were coming off not winning league titles, and he essentially had to rebuild them. That Madrid team had so many egos that he just didn't know how to. He wasn't willing to adjust his style, HH. And I think that was the time it probably started to fall apart for him, because his man management style, he refused to adjust, and ended up. Where did he end up? After Madrid, was it Chelsea?
Yeah, Chelsea.
2 years later.
Yeah, he came back to Chelsea.
Yeah.
Can I say
Then
something
it fell
crazy
away
about
again.
Messi? Can I say something crazy
Sorry,
about
Chronicle,
Messi?
talk to me.
Yeah. I just want to say about the Messi's goal scoring. Yeah. You know, Chelsea in the Champions League winning, the entire team scored 88 goals that season. Real Madrid also scored 89. Lionel Messi by himself
he outscored.
scored 91 in a year. He's the GOAT.
Nah, I
I'm
can't.
sorry. That is
No,
just
Chronicle,
not right.
Chronicle
That's just not right.
is
How
like
many of these?
no, it's
Wait,
like
no, actually, wait,
not how
hold on, hold up.
Tip
This,
over
no,
the
hold up.
goalkeeper.
This is enough glaze. This is enough glaze. Cool. Okay, you know what? All those goals, Chronicle, at the end of the day, who lifted up a trophy? Let's say, are we here for stats? Or are we here for trophies? Are we here for numbers, or are we here for gid?
No.
Because no. Chronicle and Kenny, when it came down to it, whose penalty kissed that crossbar?
Exactly.
When it came down to it, which blonde Spaniard went round the keeper and said, "What's up?" and Busquets do the sign of the cross on the grass like this.
Wait, 91 goals and none of them you couldn't score against Bosingwa.
God bless you. And also, my thing as well, all these goals, 50 everything. Has Messi ever contorted his neck? Has he ever contorted his neck? Has he ever contorted his neck?
But you know that
bring all of your stats and everything until you contort your neck in a UCL final. Don't talk to me about anything, guys. It's called gid. It's called gid.
No, you know that if
in a big final, bring all of your stats.
Moneymate, just to give you a heads up. Moneymate, if you win the Champions League, you're going to be talking shamelessly like this for 10 years.
No, but KJ, I have a question. HH, would you rather have a player contort their neck in a UCL final or give Fergie Parkinson's in the UCL final?
Can I respond?
Because somebody got the shakes in the UCL final.
No, contort my neck. Because here's the thing. No, because do you know why? That is because that's
the whole team.
Hold up. Gatlook.
Fergie went to the
hold on. Gatlook, say it again for the people. Gatlook, for the people in back, say it again. Gatlook, say it again.
Was the whole team, man. Was the whole team.
The team gave him Alzheimer's. It was a team effort.
No.
Like
when Messi scored that second goal
against Chelsea. Wait, hold on.
It's
It's called gid. Do you know how good our Bayern team was in their house? And the man had to contort his neck and put that ball against Pig Neuer and Pig Bart Simpson.
You're not giving Czech his respect for saving a penalty?
Oh, no, bro. We spent those 90 minutes catching life. Oh my goodness.
No. Look, I admit, Bayern destroyed. Bayern, they totaled us completely. They totaled us.
You know, Chelsea.
It's called survival.
Only had one. You know, Chelsea had only one shot on target against
It's cool.
No. A lot of people talking about like Courtois, for example. The same one, like check that Champions League, like that was crazy. Like, I ain't gonna lie.
Oh no, he was amazing.
And that 2012 Champions League, guess who the DM was that started like 8 or 9 games of the 13 games of the UCL? Who the DM was?
Well, Mikel.
Exactly.
Don't
bring me all these other guys, man. He played a part in that.
Oh no, he was huge.
No, he did. He did.
No, basically, my thing was that all this. Okay, guys, I'm gonna show you something.
I'm not gonna lie, John Terry did ruin 2012 though. Like
what's his name?
Taking off his kit ruined it a bit.
Oh my god!
Moneymate,
like
you won't care if you complete 50
I wanted
passes
to
in that
punch
final.
that guy in the face.
Exactly.
No, but KJ, he didn't play a single minute.
Guys, can you see what's on the screen?
He only had 13 shots, you know.
Man.
No, that's I thought it was more, but I think they had lots of possession.
It is more. I have the stats on my screen.
Involved in this. There's a penalty.
Wait. It can share your screen.
Do 2012 final and go to Wikipedia.
No, it wasn't just 2 shots. That's a lie. No, we had more than 2 shots as well. That's a lie.
I think there's some. Wait, someone share the screen for the stats, bro.
This is not them stats is fake.
PTSD for me, man.
We gave them 90 minutes.
Haven't I suffered enough, man?
No, this is real.
We gave them 90 minutes to beat us, and then gave them a
that
penalty
one makes
and
more
extra
sense,
time.
bro.
What were you saying?
Shot.
Yeah, 35.
35 shots.
No, you know what?
A penalty
I'm
miss.
sorry, Bayern.
Oh,
you have blood
fuck
on
off,
your hands.
Bayern Munich. What did you do, man?
Shots
This
on
is the
target.
worst day in your club's history, bro.
AJ, didn't they get to
No,
three
no, no, no,
consecutive
okay, no,
finals
but
and they
guys,
lost 2?
no, but guys, hold on. Do you know what this shows, you guys? Would you rather stats pad or gate? It's a simple question. Stats pad or gate? I'm sorry. I would rather gate than stats pad.
AJ,
Who scored the goal? Who scored the goal for Bayern? Who scored the goal for
AJ,
Bayern?
didn't they get to 3 consecutive finals? And they won 1? They got to the final in 011.
No. Wait, hold on. No, guys. No. The lesson we're learning here is
that guy.
with all your stats, what did you get to? So Messi, I'm sorry, you had all those stats. At the end of the day,
So Messi, I'm being honest.
I'm taking his 20 GA plus a trophy over your what 50 GA.
A double. Don't forget
If the football hut existed in 2012, you would have entered the Brick Academy for this game. I'm sorry.
No. YouTube would have banned me.
So Messi, that was your second final. That was your second final in a row.
And also again, what's it called, Smashy? I don't know it's right. If that post-match hangout, like
I would have
chested.
been stressed out.
Basically, bed chested. And also, I'm doing it. I'm doing the whole thing standing up.
Because it's not even the fact that Chelsea won. It's the fact that you had much better teams that probably should have won the Champions League.
Yes.
And of all the teams that won it, it's the worst one you've had.
Bro.
I can't believe.
I don't care what anyone says. If Vladimir Smitsa and Arisa can beat that AC Milan, that was our Champions League.
Yeah, man.
That was our Champions League, bro. 100% we beat that Milan team.
In 08, man, that's stupid.
No, but that's why
the second one we won was 2 years after Hazard left.
08, 09, yeah.
Can you highlight AA comment?
I'm being taken to jail. Somebody's going to take me to jail in 09.
Can you highlight AA's comment?
No, that's right. That's right. No, I'm going to jail. I'm going to jail and everything. And also,
guys,
I'm going to jail. Plus, there's a hint of reverse racism. There's a hint of reverse racism on that street.
No, guys, think about it. That 20.
Where's Overable from? Where's he from?
Can you highlight AA's comment, please?
They went to Camp Nou.
I'll bring us.
And didn't lose. They went to Camp Nou and Allianz and didn't lose. As in, that thing was.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
That just shows that, like, bro, having the best players, man, it's not as important as people say.
No. It's about good.
The second time
so you can bring all your stats, 50 goals for that. At the end of the day, Daddy Drogba contorted his neck. He contorted his neck. So I'm sorry. I'm taking a neck contortionist over 50 goals in a La Liga season. I'm sorry.
AJ. you know, Piatek had to get drug tested after the UCL final because he was that good. He couldn't celebrate in the changing room because they had to drug test him.
Wow.
I have a quick question. If Drogba was able to contort his neck for Chelsea in the UCL final, why couldn't he do it in the AFCON final for Ivory Coast?
Give it a rest.
Why didn't he show up for his country?
Give it a rest.
He couldn't show up for his country,
Give it a rest, man.
Penalties on the
He
ground.
couldn't be
No, but like, I'm trying to think, what would be more painful, 09 or 08? You see, for for 08, I'll say John Terry relinquish everything they have and everything like that, and get out of this club and everything. If it's 09, I don't want any Barca fans on my channel anymore.
Losing a final is much worse than anything. I generally think it's much worse.
Yeah, especially when you had the pen to win it.
Wait, hold on. Like, KJ, do you have like amnesia? Like, did your mom? Did your mom drop? Did your parents drop you when you were young or something? Do you know what happened? No. Wait, KJ, we were going to win that Champions League.
No, you don't know that.
Wait, Kenny. I will throw this controller through this damn screen if you don't piss me for a shot. Bro, they beat us with 10 men. We were on a mission for revenge, and guys, you can never stop a team with revenge. Bro,
Liverpool got stopped.
Overable robbed us. It was a stonewall penalty. If we had gone through 1,000%, I've never been sure of everything before in my life. We're going to beat those United guys. 100%. 100%. But you know what? Everything happens for a reason.
Yeah.
Everything happens for a reason because you know what? It was all set up for the greatest Champions League win of all time, which was 2012. So you know what? Everything happens for a reason.
No, but I'm not gonna lie though. 2012.
You know what's worse?
I don't think 2012 can fully make up for 09 though.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
Wait, hold up. My name is. I still talk about it now. Still talk about 09 now.
You should add the gif of
I
Drogba. It's a
I still
disgrace.
have nightmare about 2008. You know what's the worst about?
Didn't Barcelona have their own fair share of decisions not go though?
Wait, hold. I'm supposed to say.
You know what's the worst about the 2012 season? HH, a week before Bayern lost the Pokal against Dortmund, where Robin missed another penalty. And in the summer, I think it was the Euros where Germany lost against I didn't saw that. That summer was the worst summer in my life.
No. But the other thing with Bayern though is that it would have been more painful if Bayern were on for a treble. But at the end, like, bro, if let's say, what if Bayern had won the league and the cup?
It's in your ground. Imagine using a UCL final at Stamford Bridge.
In my life.
And also, I knew Schweinsteiger was going to miss. I knew he was going to miss that penalty.
Season in the last week.
Schweinsteiger.
You lost an English team.
Lost that top. It happened the worst weeks in my life in the
Wait,
summer.
so Massey, where did you go on loan after that? Where'd you go on loan?
I wished I knew I could go on loan. I didn't
Wait, Barrett. I love Messi. Messi, one of the goats. Gid? Bro. Gid? We're not talking about Ivory Coast. We're not talking about Ivory Coast. Gid?
I'm sorry, bro. No. Gid accumulates everything, bro.
Nope. You can't name me another. There are very few players that did what Robert did in our final. I'm sorry. In terms of pure gid.
You were about to say there's no players.
As I said, okay, there are very few. Bro, I just told you guys, quality football side, that's it. Gid, that's a whole different convo. That's R9. That's Maradona. That's, in a way, Di Maria.
We don't know about R9, though.
Hold on, Kenny. Lie to me. Can you be top scorer and score in... Okay, Kenny, your knee got grenaded.
Here we go.
Wait, hold on. Kenny, why you saying, oh my God? No. Kenny, why you saying, oh my God? Hold on. Kenny, why you saying, oh my God? Kenny, don't say my God. Kenny, no. Kenny, don't. Come on. No.
He couldn't contort his neck.
Kenny,
Cole and York in 99.
Kenny, your knee got grenaded. And you scored the winning goal in the semi. Both goals in the final. And your top scorer. Kenny, what else is this gid?
No, what do you mean?
With a grenaded knee. With a grenaded knee. I'm sorry, that's gid.
Is the gid that Rodrigo has more UCL goals than him?
Okay, pre-grenaded knee. Can you pre-grenaded knee? Can you explain why Dwight York and Andy Cole dunked on him in '99? Pre-knee.
No. These things happened, but he was ready to himself up to say what's.
There's a reason why his team won only the Europa League, the UEFA Cup, and that they were, he doesn't know how to speak Champions League.
I said again, guys.
Kenny, are you calling him Ademola Lookman?
Guys, what's UEFA Cup? This is what's right now, guys. If Materazzi didn't insult Zidane's family.
Is that why Juve won the UCL? Juve were UCL defending champions. He went to them and they lost the UCL final.
Here's the thing, guys. We're having two different convos. There's a stats convo and a gid convo. Stats convo, hey, Cristiano Messi. Gid convo, those are my guys. Stats are your guys. Gid are my guys. Gid, that's my generation. Those are my peeps. Stats are your peeps. Stats are your peeps.
Can you pull up Barry's comment, please?
What happened in '98?
Let me read some of the dogs.
Bro, your guy got marked out the game by Scottish people that play for Dortmund.
Can we talk about Jude Smellingham?
I wanted to talk about Can I talk about
Jude Smellingham is crazy.
As he comes back, just
crazy. Smellingham is diabolical.
Here's the thing. So here's the thing. So basically, hold on. So basically, I watch La Liga TV, and I think obviously they've got like English commentators. So I think Bellingham tried to do like a turn or something. And the guy said, oh, like Zidane. I was like, stop. I was like, stop. You see, guys, here's the thing. You see, let Bellingham be Bellingham. Guys, this like, stop.
He's a
like,
box treasure.
like, let's
guys.
No.
Okay. People, they love
Bellingham,
the
hold
idea
up.
of
Smart,
Bellingham player.
Bellingham is a good player. He is not, will
He's not great. That's what I'm saying.
never be in the same galaxy as this. He will never be in the same galaxy as this.
He's so overrated, man. Dueling.
Yeah, like no, it's so KJ. Like it's you're forcing it. Like what's what? KJ, do these guys know who Zidane was?
Like, come on, like they should know that Zidane was a moments player. Bellingham actually performs over 90 minutes. Like, come on, like
that's a lie, dude. That's a lie. How did he perform today?
No. To be fair.
Performed today.
No. Hold on. I want to start throwing punches. KJ, wait for a second.
What am I trying to say?
To be fair, he's either consistently good.
What I'm trying to say is you got to look at Zidane's legacy a bit more. You got to use a micro.
No. KJ, don't be cowardly. With regards to Bellingham and Zidane, what are you trying to say?
Don't be disingenuous. Didn't Juve win a Champions League final after Zidane left? I'm
KJ,
they lost 2 UCL finals with
KJ.
No, I don't think they did.
Shush. KJ, are you putting Bellingham in the same footballing conversation as Zidane? Yes or no?
I'm trolling. No, he's not. Okay, relax, man.
Thanks.
I don't know why you believe. Like, it's for content, man. Come on.
Thank you. Good. Well, actually, no. Hold on, KJ. Sorry, I don't have to haul for content like that trash. No, don't. There's certain stuff that are footballing things. That's a footballing thing.
Wait. So what
that's a footballing thing. Putting lesser players in the same category as a horseman. That's a footballing thing.
When you say
I will never do that for content. Never.
I have a question.
So KG, you better watch your damn mouth.
No, you're right. So what's Felix's ice score? What's Felix's ice score? Eye test score.
Okay, hold on. Shout out to boy Hamza. Thank you for the door. Hold on.
Can I ask a question?
Wait. I'll get it. Let me go. So, no, we're gonna hear. Inter lost today. Actually, you know what? Hamza, I'm gonna come back to this when we go to the Serie thing very quick. Just no Mbappe, Real Madrid win, and Orlando ordinary. Who is Orlando?
It wasn't Orlando Magic. It wasn't that bad. You had a good game.
Wow, Orlando ordinary.
Wait, hold on.
Shout out
to Davies Caldwell Pope.
Jason, that's effed up, bro.
Orlando ordinary.
Jason, I don't. That's
wait.
Wait. Sorry, football's gene. We can't sit here and talk about how good Inter is when they. Okay, no, hold up. I want to say that when we get there. So, 2012 Messi, 91 goals. What's BVD?
I think you meant Dortmund.
Oh, okay. 88 goals. Oh, sorry. Oh, Dortmund, 88 goals. Wow.
That's what I was talking about. He scored more goals.
What?
Wait.
I'm going to say it. He wasn't.
How many people there won a major trophy?
Let's say so.
How many people in this list won a major trophy? I think BVV won Bundesliga. Chelsea Champions League.
Yes, they did.
I don't think PSG won League on that season. I think it was Montpellier.
Let me check.
Oh, God.
And United won the league.
Wait, hold on. Was that Giroud's season?
Yes.
Yes.
That was the first year of the project. Relax, man.
Oh yeah, okay. PSG and United doing okay.
Shouts to that. Hello, Killian wanted us to go on the road to ref.
Yeah, I don't know what was that, but
shout out to Killian, man. Mbappe, focus on trying to get that other World Cup and on the African UCL, man.
That's your guy. You can't talk to him like that.
Imagine 08 UCL final hangout.
You know he's totally a friend.
That'd have been tough. Actually, you know what? I'll tell you that I wouldn't have turned up, bro. Nah. I'll tell you that. Like, bro, losing to United like that, nah, not happening, bro. I'm out of here.
Guys, let's be honest. It has choked out of some hangouts that he should have done. Literally, just this Thursday. Guys chicken out of some hangout just this Thursday.
There was no way I was doing that United hangout, bro.
Why not, man?
There was no way. No. The moment Maguire hit that, I was like, yeah, I'm going to bed.
How did they?
I was hoping it was.
No, wait, guys! I told you like.
That scored it.
Didn't I shared the emergency hangout thumbnail that I did. I did it.
Yeah.
I did the freaking. That's how sure I was. Basically at the end of first, I did the thumbnail, and then this conceded 3 in like 1 minute.
That's
why they took off my guy
and then that's Mumu. That's Ode. What's the name? Like that was basically crying at the end. What are your tears going to do now for me?
They took off my guy.
Are your tears going to give me an emergency hangout?
They genuinely ruined one of the greatest hate watches of all time. Like, genuinely, like that's one of the greatest.
But that's the thing.
We
It's
were
just like
so
the France
close to
Switzerland game.
greatness.
After Pogba scored, you started making.
Wait, Chich, can I say something?
Yeah, bro, wait a second, bro.
Wait, hold up, guys. I had to come back because I was about to do some groceries, but I had to come back to fight Itrich's blasphemy. You cannot lie on my guy's name like that. You say he's not clutch. You say he's not good.
Gid.
Itrich, he is good.
No.
He's
No. He has elements of Gid, but pure Gid.
No. Itrich.
No. Messi is the stats king, the king of stats. Gid. See, that's the whole difference.
He is
that's different. No. Gid is my team doing the impossible. Okay, sorry. Right.
He has the UCL final goals. He has the La Liga title race goals. He has World Cup. What do you want more than that?
No, those are accomplishments. Gid is Maradona 86. Gid is grenaded near and what Arnan did in thingy. Gid is I contorted my neck like the Exorcist and scored the winning goal against Bayern in their home ground against that bombers Chelsea. That's Gid.
Gid is that Van Persie title.
I know you like to. I know you like to give L's to Messi, but bro, Zidane has back-to-back UCL finals. He led Dortmund.
Barry.
Zidane
single-handedly beat a team. Barry.
Hold up.
Barry.
Maradona
Zidane by himself.
Final L.
Barry. Zidane by himself beat a team with Ronaldo.
Did he win the whole thing? Did he win the whole thing?
Because Materazzi got him sent off.
Yeah, he quit on his country. He quit on his nation.
No. Materazzi knew what was up, and then he got him sent off. If Zidane was on that pitch, of course he wins. See, that's when you have a good guy, you have to get him sent off. Barry, this is a generational thing. Your generation are stats, my generation are good, and it's fine. You see, my guys don't have the stats, your guys don't have the good.
You can't control his emotions.
You lose to a condo all the time in the whole heads debate, man.
Kenny, get out of this is me and H. You always use if. You always use if, man. You never give me actual things, man. When I give you actual proper scenarios, I give you stats and I give you the good. You always give me good, but when I try to challenge you,
I'm just saying, no. Your generation is a stats generation, and I am.
No, we have good. We have good.
No.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. We have good.
HS, what Havertz and Werner did.
Mandzukic is good.
No, that's Juju. That's Juju.
Nah, it's Kante.
I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna see you guys another time, man.
So, Samasi, real quick. Is Kane gonna bottle this? Yes or no?
She's not a Bayern fan.
Of course not. Now Leverkusen are not doing anything.
I'm part of Universe FC, but right now he can't. They can't. It's not possible. They're gonna win.
So guys, okay. Here's the thing. Would it be shameless if Kane cries when they win this? Would that be shameless if Kane cries when he wins his first trophy?
Bro, winning your first trophy at 32 or 31.
Wait, no, Audi Cup. Didn't you win Audi Cup?
No, you can't. We can count that.
It's a real trophy.
Shut up, God. The way you feel like that. If you've spent so long and win your first trophy, God, you know what? You can cry.
You shouldn't.
They're teenagers that have won more than him. We can't.
If he cries, I'm losing respect.
We can't deny him.
Wait a minute. Hold on. If Barca mess around and win the league and the UCL, that prepubescent IVF merchant would have won like about 4-6 more trophies than this guy. Wait, how old is Kane?
No. Yamal
31.
already has more trophies than Kane, regardless of what happens. He has a Euros, he has a Super Cup. Kane's
I'm not even just talking about Yamal. I said teenagers, plural.
Wait. Actually, hold up. Wait. How old was Vardy when Leicester City won the league?
29?
29?
26 probably, or
29,
28.
That was 20.
Yeah,
That was
he was
6.
late
That was
20s,
9
I
years
think.
ago. So
Okay, hold on. Let me
Yeah.
ask a very scary question.
27, 28.
Is Kane the oldest, most talented player to win his first trophy?
Probably.
Could be.
Wait, what do you? Wait, you're saying could be
No,
31?
yeah, 31, yeah, probably.
Wait. You're considered one of the best strikers of a generation, and you win your first trophy at 31?
What a loser, man.
The only thing I can think of is
bothered.
maybe a goalkeeper or maybe Van Dijk.
How old was Van Dijk
even
in
Van Dijk was
2019?
not
Van
that.
Dijk's like 28 when he won the Champions
No,
League.
it's
Yeah. 2019. He wasn't 30 in 2019.
Yeah, no, it was there. No, like, no, to win your first majors at the age of 30 plus
That's crazy.
It's crazy.
So okay. Would you judge him if he cries when he lifts up that
Yes,
trophy? Would you?
I would
No.
Bro, I don't judge him.
I can't judge him.
You can't judge the guy, man. Like, think about it, bro. This guy was in Leicester City.
I can't judge
Came out
him.
from Championship. And went down
I
with
would
a
judge
major
him.
competition.
He went to the best
for-
team in Germany. I can judge him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I would
Gid,
judge him.
Gid, I'm sorry, you have to gid with
Yeah,
life.
man,
No, but see, okay, here's the thing. Sorry, I come to AK. I think why it's weird though is that I think, look, at the end of the day, from his point of view, it is what it is. You've never experienced this before in your life. This is a new experience for you, like losing your virginity. But at the same time, the thing though is that for Bayern Munich, hold up. This is a team that you joined a team that just did 11 in a row, and this is where it's a given that they win a league. So, but you see, for the footballing world, we're not repping you within our Bundesliga.
He better not let Tottenham
the
win
same
that.
way that we did not. How many guys ignored Lewandowski's goals and his Bundesliga before he won the UCL?
If he's crying, I want him to be sold.
All I'm saying, he
You're
better not
not
let
a
Tottenham
Bayern
win that.
fan.
Samasi,
I'm
you can't think
still
that way.
No, Samasi, you're not a Bayern fan.
No, even if she was a Bayern fan, you can't think that way, man. One man strikes, the other man's come on. Like, I'm sorry, but I know Bundesliga is nothing for you guys, but you see a major competition in the sense of this guy has not tasted. Guys, let's.
Audi Cup, man.
Let's get
No. Gatlock is right. You can't judge
Cup.
him. Bro. From his point of view, he's never experienced winning a major trophy. Never.
He hasn't even won the Community Shield, the Super Cup, man.
Nothing. So I'm sorry. If he cries, yes, it'll be cringe. Yes, it'll be odd. From his point of view, of course, it makes sense. You're like, bro, I have finally won a damn freaking trophy.
Bro, even Mason Mount has a major competition. Like, seriously.
Sorry, continue. So quick point. So basically, at the end of the
you better not let Tottenham win that
at the end of the Inter Bayern
If
game.
he gives the speech,
Wait, hold on. Sorry. At the end of the Inter Bayern game, you actually, because you saw him applauding the fans, I just saw his eyes were watering because I think they knew that we could have actually beaten Inter, but if you beat Inter, Barca would have wiped the floor with you with no low lubricants and no PDD oil.
He had the chance. He had the chance in the first leg, so he shouldn't be crying.
Samasi, if you
I
had
don't
gotten
care, Larry Lane.
If you had
Fucking
gotten
loser, man.
Baspan, Barca would have destroyed you with and
You
without
never
DD
know.
oil.
You never know. You never know.
I have a quick
All right.
question.
Wait, hold on. AK.
Oh, sorry, go on.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, before I speak on Kane, this is a crazy stat out there. So, Lamine Yamal actually does have a league title to his name.
Stop it.
The first
What?
season under
Oh, no
Xavi,
way.
he actually won that league title.
So
if
hold
Yamal,
on. How many games did he play?
like I think like 3 or something like that. Like
No,
he basically but I was just reading.
Okay. Wait.
Just like Palmer.
Yamal has
AK,
Euros.
hold up, AK. If you're counting that, are you? Do you then say Hazard is a UCL winner?
Thanks.
Okay, sure, why not?
AK,
why not?
I'm gonna
Okay,
hold it to
I'll
that.
give it to him. I'll give it to him.
Good,
But the difference is Hazard was 29 years old. In fact, Yamal was a 15-year-old kid.
All right. Okay.
So there's difference.
Okay.
But-
Continue.
So just that, if Yamal wins this year, Barcelona win the league title this year, Yamal would have the same amount of La Ligas as Goat Naldo. So shout out to him.
This guy, man. This guy. It was so shameless.
So on to my guy Harry Kane, man. HH, man. At the end of the day, man, bro, this guy hasn't touched a Super Cup. This guy hasn't touched a Community Shield, bro. The closest thing this guy has to a trophy is a cup named after a car manufacturer. That's the closest he has to a trophy, bro. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, but
If this guy starts crying after winning the bonus, like I have to respect it, man.
Yes.
Bro, you know at 32 years old, you've never won a single trophy.
It's just crazy.
Bro, this is
I'm sorry. You don't win trophies in July in club competition.
Yeah. No, those are not trophies, bro.
Bro, you know, for him, this might be like Everest for him, bro. Like, bro, this guy won a trophy finally. Oh, this guy lost two international finals for England as well.
No, because I think there was a disconnect. Those Bayern players wanted to at least get to that final of the Champions League at the Allianz.
Yes.
Kane didn't give it down. Oh, that's cool. Kane was the only guy the group was like, bro, I'm here for the league. Those guys, what do we know? We won the Champions League. Kane was like, bro, I just want a damn trophy.
AJ, I know. SK just mentioned it in the chat, but like all of us, for example, me, I'm gonna graduate college by the age of 21, 22. But there are people who graduate college at 35, at 40. Bro, they have a right to celebrate that. It is a big moment. Winning a trophy, it is a big moment. So if he cries, he does. Shout out to him, man.
HH, what do we say about him if Tottenham win the Europa League? Just out of curiosity.
That he's
I don't think it will matter.
Bayern should say.
It will matter. I'm sorry, it will matter.
No. Here's the thing. No, KJ. The key emergency stream would be if Leverkusen won this league and Tottenham won the Europa. That would be the key thing. You see, it's complicated because, bro,
it doesn't look good on him.
It still looks a bit off.
It don't look good on him. Especially after
it still doesn't look good. The fact that they won a trophy and he went not there.
Well, it doesn't look good, yeah. But at the end of the day, you still look at where Tottenham are overall. Come on, Gatlock.
The fact that they went and won a trophy without it, despite all the years that he spent it, it's good.
Gatlock. Look at that defense compared to Kane. The defense Kane has. Look at that midfield compared to the midfield Kane had. It's a better team. This version of Son is worse than that version that Kane had. Like, this is a much worse team than that one. Like, generally.
Okay, wait, hold on. Let's move. So hold on. So guys, let's go to Italiano. So guys, are we repping Bolognese FC?
Bolognese has been
actually.
Maybe we should. Wait, hold on. I want to go back to some dubs. So shout out to Hamza who said,
maybe we should start repping them now.
Hold up. Inter lost today. Top 2 currently level. If it finishes this way, Italy don't use head-to-head or goal difference. So,
you'd have to play a playoff.
Interesting. It'd be a 1-game playoff. If that is a draw after regulation. Actually, wait, hold on. I want to go back to this here. We can't sit here and talk about how good Inter is when they lose. You guys come on the panel and act like it never happened. Now, my thing here... No. What I've always said is that... Nobody said Inter is perfect. Whether they lost to Bolognese or not, Champions League and League are two very different competitions.
You rep Inter hard, man.
Yes, 100%, and I still do. And I still stand by, even if they lost to Bolognese FC, I still stand by. I think that they will edge out Barca in that semi. I still believe that.
You are,
and I think it's going to be great. So wait, hold on. What would you rather have? Both teams level on points. Head-to-head, GD, or a 1-game playoff?
No, one game. We've never seen
a 1-game playoff.
I want one game. I like that.
Is Conte winning that 1 game?
If McTominay knocks out Inter,
I'm giving a chance against that team. Why do we need a third? Just do head-to-head.
But come on. What would be...
I agree.
No, I think what would be more exciting... Okay, let's be fair here. For me, I think it would be more exciting for a 1-game playoff. What is fair is we played a league. We played 38 games. What happened when we met in these 38 games? We don't play 39 games or 40 games. We play a league is 38 games. So whatever happens should be what happened within the paradigm of a 38-game season. So head-to-head is fair.
You know Conte is winning this, by the way, just without the head-to-head, without the game, right? Without the one-off game. You do know that, right? Just to give you a bit. You do know that, right? That's genuinely happening.
guys, I said it right now. The teams that have the best chance of doing a treble is Barca, and that's it.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
Oh, PSG.
I'll say it again. The best chance is Barca, and that's it.
No PSG.
Okay.
Bro, PSG are basically won the league title.
I'll say one last time.
Bro, the guaranteed 2 trophies, bro. What is this?
And that's it. So my thing here is...
Okay, he's shameless.
I know. Let me be shameless in peace. Should we reprimand Conte for intentionally being knocked out of the Coppa Italia and doing one game a week?
Wait, didn't you just say Gid like 2 minutes ago?
No, you're a proponent of Gid. That's good.
Wait, you just said Gid like 2 minutes ago.
Yep. Be consistent for once, please.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
It's a Gid.
Does it count as Gid or shameless?
Both.
Wait,
you shameless and Gid at the same time.
They're not mutually exclusive. They're not mutually
exclusive. Wait, HH, you shamelessly Gid.
Thanks.
Yeah, you can do both at the same time.
Yeah, they're not.
Okay, hold on. So Napoli are winning the league. Someone who's winning the league. I say Napoli.
Okay, that means Inter's winning the league, guys.
I'm betting right now.
So who's winning the league? Who's winning the league? Critical. Don't you dare put one cob on any on that.
AJ, what's his legacy?
Wait. Hold on. Sebastian, who's winning the league?
I think they're gonna play the playoff game and Inter's gonna win it.
You're crazy, bro.
Oh no. I can guarantee you they won't finish on level points.
No.
I can guarantee they won't finish on level points. No.
Someone's winning. Someone's flipping up.
Yes. So something happened. AK, who wins it?
I'd probably say Inter still, but HH, I have to ask you something.
What's
How can you say Barca have the best chance for a treble, but then you predict Inter to beat them?
That makes no sense.
On top of that,
HH.
As I said, okay, I've not slept, so I still have a bit of
on top of that, not just.
Wait, we saying Madrid beat them in that final?
Suppose Inter beat them, Barcelona need to still win a league title and win a Copa del Rey final. PSG are basically guaranteed 2 trophies. So and you think Arsenal are going to beat PSG, but you also think Inter are going to beat Barcelona, the logic makes no sense.
AK, can I respond?
Okay,
there is no logic behind it.
AK,
wait, why did you hand up like you're in class?
AK, my thing is because I want to be respectful. AK, my thing is this.
Miss Smallwood, shut up, Miss
we can't. I don't think we can live in a world where Ousmane Dembele lifts up.
Alright, chill, not too much.
Didn't you rap him previously?
Not too much.
AK,
weren't you rapping him?
Not too much. He's shameless.
My mental health cannot deal with PSG winning a Champions League the year that Mbappe
you want
joins
Arsenal
Real
to win.
Madrid.
So you want Arsenal to win.
For
you, the best option.
You want Arsenal to win? Cool. Okay, bro. Okay, yeah.
AK,
you want Liverpool to win.
I recognize right now that my mental level is on the line because I'm sweating. I am sweating right now. Okay, so Lautaro Martinez needs to show. Lautaro, I'm gonna need you to show up, bro. Lautaro, Lautaro, we need this, bro. Lautaro, we need this, bro. Come on, bro. Lautaro, we need this. But yeah, we need this, bro. Lautaro, we need this, man. Come on.
Can I talk in the Serie?
Critical, talk to me, bro.
Originally, I thought Inter was going to win the Serie, but I've looked at the games remaining. Napoli have a far easier run-in right at the end. Plus, I think Inter Milan, because they're further still in the Champions League, a lot of prioritization obviously goes into who to rest between these league games. And I say this for Barcelona also in the context of their season. You saw how close their last game was, the 4-3. The resting is purely because of how many fixtures they've got. I mean, if you it's almost impossible unless you have an insane squad depth to carry out all the way, and that's why a treble is so difficult to achieve. So if you do think that Inter's going to go through to this final, I think Napoli have a stronger suit of winning this league, purely because more rest, easier focus. Mentally, it's not as draining, to focus on one thing at a time. And also, like I said at the start, Napoli's running. If you look at the average positions that they have to play against, the teams that they have to go against, it's far easier than what Inter have remaining. So if Inter get knocked out in the semis, then maybe they'd have a better chance of winning the league. I don't know if that makes too much sense, but hopefully you guys understand what I'm trying to say.
I said right now, I don't Inter not winning the treble, and I've gone back and forth. Yeah, I think Napoli win this league. Definitely. Right. And also, are we sure Inter even beats AC Milan in the Coppa Italia? I don't know. That can go either way. You know,
and so that's why I say it applies to Barcelona also. I don't think they have the depth as good as the team that they are. There's like, although they're quite far in La Liga, if they go into the final, I can see a couple of slip-ups. We saw a bit of a bit of exposure in the last game that we had, and overall, I'm actually going to say Napoli now. I think I've changed my mind. I think Napoli might win this league if Inter progress.
Yeah, no, I believe that as well, bro. Okay, let's now.
Quick question.
Sorry, J-Swiss.
Oh, sorry.
So, firstly, shout out to Orlando Ordinary getting stopped by the Celtics. I can understand why HH. I don't know. I can understand why HH picked a team like that.
Because Hardaway is the real GOAT. That's why. So.
Yeah, sure, okay.
Now you're stuck with Kentavious Caldwell Pope. So.
Mute your mic forever, please. Thank you.
I'm going to go by a process of elimination. So HH said Napoli are winning the league. So if we look at the Premier League, you said Man City would win it, and Man City I think they're 6th in the league. You said Athletic would win La Liga, and I think they're 10 points behind Barcelona.
Oh
and you said Leverkusen win the league, and they're 8 points behind Harry Kane and company. So I'm going to say Inter are going to win the league.
That's a good point. His jinx is too strong.
You should stop predicting things.
Oh, okay, wait. So look. I want to move. So guys, let's put this right now.
Chelsea.
Oh yes. But first, I want to address the EPL. Okay. So, guys, I want to pull up something for you guys.
Straight football, Jay.
Wait, don't pull up the history.
I want to pull up something.
Yeah, I need to see this.
Oh my gosh, man!
I give Kenny. I give this 20 out of 10. Not 20 out of 10. Whoever this admin is deserves a raise.
Respect the
Whoever this admin is deserves. No. Kenny, don't you dare say shameless. Kenny, now, guys, this is what you call gate. This is what you call gate, guys. I want to share this with you guys. So, in case you're listening on the podcast, can Arsenal keep the heat on Liverpool attack rates? Fire emoji.
We're trying to keep this interesting so bad, man.
Hey, what are the reactions?
That fire emoji makes the whole dude.
Just give it up, bro. It's okay.
Wait,
that fire emoji right there.
It's like that Gucci bag that's broken. It's like just let it go. It's
incredible.
It's basically what it is.
Oh wait, can we check out the comment section?
You see, here's the thing, guys.
Can you put GS comment? Put GS comment, please. GS comment.
Hey, AJ, show us the quote. Show us the quote.
And it's live.
And it's live.
And it's live. Nah, man.
No, but then you gotta say cheers, Jeff.
But guys, here's the thing. You see, guys, this is the issue with a league as opposed to knockouts. In a knockouts, you can rep it all the way. All the way. At a point, because I'm sorry, this is a competition. It's not about coming second, coming third, coming fourth, coming fifth. It's about coming first. That is the competition. Who comes first? In a knockout is who wins. So in a knockout competition, Champions League, World Cup, whatsoever, you can rep it and use those fire emojis until the end. At a point in a league, it's like, yeah, this is over. Even before it's mathematically done, it's like it's over. So my thing though is, guys, Arsenal, they know it's over. They're just doing this just, okay, vibes, consolidate second, but they know it's over. There is no, guys, even if you read the comments, guys are like, wait, title race, alive, for what? For whom? Like, this thing is done.
Even Arteta, when he said "over my dead body," he said in the press conference that he was just focusing on finishing in the Champions League spots because he was looking below him. So even he has kind of conceded the title already. It doesn't have to be mathematically done, like what HH said. Yeah, it's done. It's just media prep. That's all it is.
Yeah, I mean, like, and obviously we're gonna get to the top. It's a complete done deal. Like, this has been this has been very wait, hold. So that's 100 points. Was that 20? What was the gap in 100 points?
19,
Jesus
I think.
Christ.
What was it with United, right?
So United had 81 and City had 100.
Yeah, I mean, look. No, but basically, my thing is, guys, this has been done for a while. It's been done for a while, and I think the sad thing though was that we should have gotten a title race. And okay, when did this actually end officially? Pretty much.
I mean, we've been saying January, February time for ever since Liverpool beat Man City away. We most people were just I think when you really have a too far easy run.
HH with January 12 games left. Genuinely.
Yeah, I think like February, March. Yeah, most people.
Okay, so guys, quick question: do you think Trent changes his mind after that celebration? Do you think that celebration was like, you know what, I'm staying?
He signed already.
Hold on, Kenny. How do you know he's already signed? How do you know he's already signed?
He's done already.
The offer's no longer on the table.
Bro, Fabrizio literally said that there's only 4 more steps left.
The offer's no longer on the table. He's done, man. He's done.
Yeah. I don't think the Liverpool offer's still on the table. I don't think so.
Yeah.
I mean, look. Okay. Should Liverpool fans still have beef with him? Because my thing though is
yes.
Nah.
Why?
Nah. Of course.
He's a rat. He left for Real Madrid.
Just hate.
Oh, he didn't leave for freaking Arsenal. It's
or for Man United. No. My thing though is that hold on. This guy has been pivotal to 1 Champions League and 2 leagues. And also you just have to score a crucial goal and play the crucial part in the 20th league title.
But he always talked like he's Mr. Liverpool, etc.
Does he?
Yes.
Did he? When?
Does he?
Yes.
No, when?
No. Sumasi.
Show evidence.
Thank you. Show me the evidence where he says, I am Mr. Liverpool, this club means to me. No.
Yes.
All he's done is just PR speak.
I'm finding that interview. I watched that.
Hey, also, Samasi, you know that you could change your mind, right?
You change your mind.
No. Listen, my thing is that, no, guys, there is no crime in, okay, I want to stay. Okay, I want to leave because I just feel that I'm my career right now. I want to now move to a different club. Like, I don't see what the issue is. But put it this way: after Salah and Van Dijk signed, I think it softens the whole blow. Now, if Dimension-Lotti is still the manager next year, I don't know how that's going to work with Trent's defending and Dimension-Lotti in the dugout. But obviously, we're assuming that Xabi Alonso is going to be in there. And if you look at what Xabi Alonso does with wing backs, I think Trent could actually cook under Xabi Alonso for Real Madrid.
Yes.
Listen, so all I'm saying though is that I think that for any Liverpool fan that takes issue with Trent leaving, you're a freaking moron. I'm sorry.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
What
Go for it.
What would have been Samasi's reaction if Davies had gone to Madrid for free? I don't even want to think about it.
I would have cursed him out.
There we go.
Okay, there we go.
Samasi.
No. KJ.
Yeah.
KJ, it's 1945 settings.
Any SCL
Voodoo doll?
him.
I
don't care.
Samasi.
It is a racist.
Samasi, serious question. Samasi, serious question.
That's stupid.
Well, that's a color thing. That's a color thing.
Scotches, like no audience. Okay, so yes.
No, but look. I mean, look. As I said,
I sent you something on Twitter.
All right.
Samasi, what are you going to do?
Let me see. Congrats, Liverpool, but guys, this has been a trash title race. Again,
Yes,
no offense to
it has.
Liverpool, but it's trash. But guys, okay, real quick. Let me ask you
Close
this.
the gap.
So who do you think has? If Arsenal, and again, guys, I'm just saying if. Nobody get crazy. If Arsenal win the Champions League, who has had the better season, Arsenal or Liverpool?
Arsenal.
Probably us.
Beating Madrid, beating Madrid, Inter, and PSG.
AK, why did you say probably?
I mean, there are people in the grand old nation of
Which people? Who?
Name. Shout out to the most British man of all time, Terry Flewis. He would have that argument. Actually, he is an Arsenal fan, so I won't actually think he would. But there would be people from England who would say, the league is greater than the UCL.
No. So quickly. This now shows you how hypocritical Arsenal fans are. KJ, listen to this.
Yeah.
So you know how I say, bro, you can argue that we're bigger than Arsenal because we have more champions. And Arsenal fans are like, no, it's the bread and butter of the league. The bread and butter of the league. Look at how Arsenal fans will quickly change. If Arsenal win that Champions League, and I'll say, hey, we're the biggest club in the world, we win the Champions League, the biggest league. See how quickly Arsenal fans will change their tune about the Champions League once they've tasted.
AJ, no, don't say once. Don't jinx it. Please don't say once, because I can't have that on my
KJ,
AJ,
I'm scared.
My whole
KJ,
year would be ruined. KJ,
I'm scared. KJ, if these guys are in the final, KJ, then I'm scared.
AJ,
then I'm scared. And KJ, if that happens, Samasi, I need you to send me those Arsenal voodoo dolls. Send me all those Arsenal voodoo dolls quickly.
Versus one, right? You will still have two. You'll have one.
AJ, your mouth goes.
No, wait, hold up. Weedman, I don't think you understand how this works. There's a thing called clowning and there's a thing called Lilborough. For our narrative, they can never be allowed to win a Champions League trophy.
Yeah.
Because the whole point of the abuse is that you don't speak a basic UCL. You've never won the Champions League. Right. I cannot allow Lilborough from Holloway Road to win a single UCL. I can't allow that to happen.
I feel the same way about Atletico, actually, so I understand.
Yeah, come on now. Come on, you understand. Come on.
Okay, let's...
I was going to say...
Yeah, just what I say.
HH. AK is right because I don't know if people have seen it, but I think there was like a video about the overlap. And the question was, which would you rather win, the Premier League or the Champions League? Basically, every single fan put Premier League.
Oh, they're all
delusional.
They're all brainwashed, man. They're all brainwashed.
Basically, it's bread and butter tax, bro.
AJ, this is why they want nothing
to I get it to a degree. You see,
this is why they want.
No.
There's no to a degree. No. Ask a La Liga, Serie A, Bundesliga, or Ligue 1 fan, which one would you rather win? And unless you're fucking like Hamburg, who lost one 50 years ago, like you're not gonna say Bundesliga. Like, be serious, man.
Basically, you have to be basically. Again, with all due disrespect, you have to literally be dense and stupid to say that a league that is domestic and one that is literally the elites and the best of a freaking continent is bigger. It's like you have to basically that's just basics.
The thing is that most of these guys they don't watch European football.
Okay. Hold on, quickly. Kenny, you don't watch European football. Basic logic. One competition is domestic. One competition is international. By pure logic, shouldn't the competition where it's the very best of a continent as amongst the best of a domestic, surely that one should be harder?
Kenny, that's like saying Euros against World Cup. That's like saying Euros against World Cup.
Yeah, Euros over the World Cup.
That's like Euros.
You don't get it.
No, we don't.
They think the best of the continent is already in their country.
Yeah, it's already in the league. That's what I'm saying. That's what
English people also.
That's what they say.
A lot of British people also say club over country, which doesn't make any sense.
Oh my God, these morons.
Who are we to argue with Ipswich and Southampton fans that they'd pick the Premier League or the Champions League?
Yeah, because they're never in the Champions League though, and they're barely ever in the Premier League either.
Yeah, no, KJ, I'm being sarcastic.
I know you're not.
Ipswich fans saying Premier League over Champions League. I'm sorry.
You can't
consistency.
You can't change the mind of a
body. Can you just drop one?
See, let me know. See, wait, hold on. Let me
drop that bro.
Critical KDKG. See how Arsenal fans are trying to do, guys. I promise you right now, if the book of Revelations happens and Arsenal wins that Champions League, and then the four horsemen comes back to finally end the world and the rapture is a real thing, Arsenal fans will say, actually, I think the Champions League shows what the biggest club in the world. Yeah, they will change their tune.
No. Change their tune. You know what they're going to say? They're going to say our Champions League is better than your Champions League because we came higher in the league when we play better teams. That's what they could come up with.
You're gonna say we beat Real Madrid, and then you'll be like, "Wait, we
We
beat
beat the
Real
defending
Madrid."
champions. That's what they could come up with.
Okay.
I'm not good, man. Why do you have to be so shit, man? What the heck? I have to hear these guys say this stuff.
Thank God. Again, I said it yesterday.
No,
Thank
why did you
God
have
lost
to be
these
so
guys.
shit? You could have lost to PSG, but
Weedman. No, wait, hold.
PSG fan.
Hold off, Weedman. If Arsenal win this UCL, I'm holding your club partly responsible for this. You realize this stuff.
Yeah.
You realize this? And realize that I told you there are two end of the world scenarios: Cristiano winning the World Cup and Arsenal being champions winners. These are the two things that could end the world.
No, this is your fault.
So,
bro.
Weedman, you could be partly responsible of leading the end of humanity as we know it.
I don't give a damn about Arsenal winning the Champions League. I feel
Yes, you do.
No.
Weedman, yes, you do.
Weedman, wait till you get on Twitter. Wait till you start walking around.
Man. You're not going to hear it. You're not going to hear the end of it for like months.
I don't. The only fans I care
This is
about
what I
are
said
Barca
before.
fans and Atletico fans.
Fans
I don't
outside
give a shit
England
about
don't care.
Arsenal fans.
I hope you're happy, bro. This is all because you jinxed Ronaldo, bro. Every single thing that's happened for the last 3 years.
It was what I don't care.
I'm just saying.
We respect HH for the jinx, man.
Yeah.
If Arsenal do win the Champions League, I'm taking the free hit off Real Madrid. Like, I'm sorry.
So okay, hold on. Okay, so basically, so when Liverpool win this league thing, Liverpool are the most successful club in England.
It's an argument. It's a very.
Can you be the most successful with only 2 Premier Leagues in 30 years?
Speak on it.
Are we separating Premier Leagues and league titles? Are we? That's what we're doing. Because 2020
conversation.
No, wait. You're the same. You don't know. Wait. HH. You're the same guy that
you only have 3 then.
No. HH. You're the same guy that discounts the European Cup and says Champions League.
True. Okay, wait, hold on. Critical. Let me come to real quick. So, critical. Here's the thing. Now, I want to ask you a very simple question. Can we come top 5?
Wait. Can you say that again? Please?
I can't. I'm not saying it again. So,
don't worry. I got it on receipt. 201. Okay.
Okay. So it can happen, but it's not. I gave up after the Ipswich game for me. I mean, also
close the score. United Wolves for that.
Wait, no, hold up. Hold up. I'm gonna get there because that section is about Juju.
Realize that they could be in the Champions League and you won't.
Relax. Don't.
I told you, I'm saving that. That section is about Juju. Let's save Juju till afterwards. Chronicle. So why can't a club that spends over 2 billion not make top 5 of the Winston Churchill Invitational?
Okay, so our running is a lot harder than most of these teams around us. We've still got to play Liverpool at home. We still got to go Newcastle away. We still got to go Nottingham Forest away on the last day.
But hold on, would Liverpool care?
Actually, hold up.
They would have already won the league.
Yeah.
You sure you beat Everton at home?
Liverpool beat Spurs.
Wait. Okay, so if Liverpool beat Tottenham, if Liverpool win and Arsenal win, Liverpool win the title?
Yes.
Oh,
Liverpool win. If Liverpool beat Spurs,
okay. Oh no, sorry, that's good.
Yeah,
you might have to do a guard of honor.
Need Liverpool to win.
You didn't guard of honor though.
Wait, hold on.
Why do you have 2 friendlies in between?
Where's that slap? Hold on, that slap. AK, let's guess one situation right now. When this bad is up for grabs, I don't give a damn about whether we do a guard of honor or not. I need to get back here. Okay. I need to get back here. So yes, okay. I'll do 5 guard of honors. As long as we are back here, I will do 5 guard of honors. Very, very happily.
Five guard of honors.
Can I ask you a question?
That's a crazy.
Hold on. Okay, let me reiterate again. I will do 10 guard of honors if we are back where we truly belong. Not playing a bomb-ass freaking conference league against freaking Garden of Sweden or whatever they're freaking called.
Wait.
Hold on. Talk to me.
Yeah, so obviously we definitely need Liverpool to beat Spurs on the weekend because then hopefully that they'll just not really turn up and we can get lucky. Also, Newcastle away is we're not
now this. You know what? The way things are looking, this could be
Yeah, it's huge. Last game of the season is massive.
That's the last game of the season.
Madueke can't start that game. Madueke can't start that game.
And here's the worst thing about it. Today, Caicedo got a yellow card, so he's going to miss the next 2 games, I think.
Oh my days!
Yeah, so that makes it
they reset the.
Are you sure? Yeah, I think they reset it.
I'm pretty sure Caicedo got a yellow today. I mean, I was at the game, so I can't.
No, but I'm saying they reset the yellow card.
No, they reset the yellow card thingy, so I think he's not going to miss it.
No, but it depends how many appearances you have.
Bro, that dog better stop messing around. We don't have to.
Bro,
I mean,
get some help in the midfield, KJ. What the hell?
Huh? We bought 47 midfielders since Kane came in,
and none of them can run, KJ. Like, I'm like, what? Like,
well, you're saying that we've got okay.
Wait. Hold on. What is it? Critical.
Okay, you're saying that we've got loads of midfield depth. I'd actually say it's the opposite at the minute because Enzo, the bum Maresca, is somehow trying to force Reece James into this stupid midfield position that he is not good enough. I wanted to make this conversation here.
I mean, Chronicle, who else are you going to play there? Like, let's be real.
Kenny, don't laugh. We did that captain at the right back. So I'm like,
all this is because of that Belgium week. That guy injured every time. The guy cannot be trusted.
Wait, guys. Can we please give a round of applause to Evil Saka?
No, it's just. No, we're not calling him Evil Saka no more. We're calling this guy. Respect the guy, please. Yeah, let's stop with this. No. Let's stop with this.
Kenny, you're right, but I can't get that name out of my head.
Shut up, man. Them of the jungle.
Nah, man. Call him like Holy Saka or something. Why?
Gat like I heard that. That's it.
No, it's just why is it evil? Why is it evil?
No. Because you know what it was. So when we first put it up, he just had a very. First of all, he looks like Saka, and he had an expression that was like. Remember, what's it called? Michael Corleone in Godfather 2.
Yes.
He had that same expression of like, there's something wrong with this guy. So yeah, we just said, evil Saka. Because he looked like if he had evil thoughts in him.
No, it's unreal. The best comment from that live was somebody said it was Saka's brother from another mother.
Kante's brother from another mother. Jesus.
Oh no, about that.
Be relaxed, man.
But yeah, man, put some respect on Tyreek, man. Come on, imagine.
Wait, didn't you see when he scored there? He looked angry.
You see, the guy sounds like he should be a basketballer or something.
So Kyle Baka is still the closest comment.
Yeah, no, okay, but look, for this stream, Ken is right. Shout out to Tyreek, bro. But this is the issue.
We call it live.
How do we spend over a bill and Tyreek has to come off the bench to save us? How is this? Chronicle, talk to me.
Ask Paul and Stuart.
It's mentality, man. I mean, at halftime, we were booing the manager, the players. We literally gave them a kick up the arse, and they actually got some character and finally, a bit of intensity. And we got lucky. We did pure good today. Second half, we got lucky. We did not play well at all. I mentally checked out the game 70th minute. I was just chanting. If you heard, we were just chanting about Lampard, and I don't know. We just weren't really even focused on the game. We were just chanting for the sake of it.
What were you chanting about Lampard?
Because it's just ex-players. It's our old chants.
Wait a minute. If the football is ass cheeks and you're stuck with mascara, you've got to do something.
Exactly.
You've got to say about something.
Exactly. And somehow we actually got some energy from it, a bit of support. It actually helped with the game. So yeah, I'm mentally checked out already from this Champions League run. I don't think it's going to happen just because of the teams that we got. But I'm just going to the away games just for vibes at the minute. Oh, today was so good. Like, excuse me for my voice, but yeah, honestly, it's not happening. It's not happening.
So basically, you're saying that there's no chance that
slim. I'm not saying no chance, but very, very slim. I mean, we've got to get very lucky with Aston Villa, Newcastle, Forest, all dropping points. City are definitely finishing above us. I can guarantee you that. But Forest look weak at the minute. That's the one hope I've got. Forest keep losing games at the minute. They've got Spurs away next. I mean, Spurs are garbage, so they should beat them. But
we could have. We might have 6 English teams in the Champions League next year.
Can you bring up
Oh my
Splashnet
God.
comment, please?
Wait, hold on. Okay, so wait, Kenny, are we getting that fifth spot?
No, honestly, I'd given up hope. When you see these guys, the teasing me that honestly, if we would have lost that game, I would have checked out. But for me, the thing is that you see, I'm happy. I ain't gonna lie, that Neto goal. I've not celebrated the goal in quite a long.
That's how I lost my voice, bro. I went crazy.
Yeah,
I went
I
crazy.
went crazy. But the thing is that you see, when you score that goal and you win this game, you like the
You
first
get
thing
false
that
hope.
comes
You
into
get false hope. You get false hope.
the first thing that comes into your mind is the Ipswich game. If you guys have been the fucking tractor boys, this guy, if you'd be in Ipswich right now, you'd be in pole position.
Yeah.
Twice,
And that's the thing
not once, twice.
Yeah, we lost the weight to them as well. By the way.
Yeah. But it's like even the fact is that to draw against these guys at home.
Yeah.
Like if we would have beaten them, you'd be quite at least third. Now the thing is that now you won the game, but you still have to go away at Newcastle, and you still have to go away at Nottingham Forest. And I ain't gonna lie, I still don't trust these guys to be. I don't trust these guys to beat Everton next week at home as well.
I know.
You know Everton are gonna come with that. Yeah, you know Everton are gonna come with that diabolical low block. It's gonna be tough to beat them. And then afterwards, you have to go at St James's Park Sunday after that.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Like,
if honestly the only thing that especially the way we're playing right now, like you have to. I didn't think I did not think that did in them today because I think we have not won away in I don't know how long. So honestly, I didn't think they had it in them today. But let's go. I'm not confident. Like for me, if they beat Everton and then they can do something at Newcastle, then maybe I might start believing again. But as of now, yeah, I think he's.
Wait,
even Europa League right now is looking tough because Aston Villa they came out of nowhere. I didn't even see Aston Villa.
We'll say that we finished 7th.
You know La Liga's got 5 teams. La Liga just got 5 teams confirmed for the championship.
He's looking big right now, but salute the guy, salute to Tyree. But yeah, man,
am I the only one who thinks that guy should be a basketballer?
No, guys, Nkunku, man.
Oh man,
not too much.
He wasn't even in the.
What a complete fraud.
Not too much. You did last week against Ipswich. No, I have to. You gotta stop keeping for this.
Wait,
not too much.
He's finished.
Wait. Isn't this the same?
No.
Wait. Isn't this the same in Nkunku you compared to R9?
SK thoughts.
What?
Wow. I've got that receipt.
Wow. SK thoughts in your club. SK.
No.
Also, Mudryk was the Rivaldo to Nkunku.
SK.
Okay, are you GTS? Do you have anything else you want to get off your chest first before I go?
SK, speak. If you speak, then he will have a receipt.
We'll cover that topic later.
All right, bet. So, yeah, like pretty much what Kenny and the Chronicle said, bro. Like the fixture list is looking tough, bro. But well, I will say this though: the other teams around Chelsea, 3 months, I've had to listen to annoying ass Chelsea fans blaze the shit out of Forest, Newcastle, and Villa like they're hot shit, and it's actually starting to get annoying. Like Forest have only won.
They're not.
Yeah, like Forest have only won 4 of their last. They only got 13 points out of their last 30. Newcastle are hot and cold, and Villa can't defend for shit. So it's like, yeah, have Chelsea been enough this year? Definitely. Of course, that's not. I can't argue that, but the dudes who literally act like these other teams are just way better than Chelsea. But in terms of the upcoming fixtures, though, I mean, Newcastle got some hard fixtures too, bro. They got to go to Arsenal away. Obviously, they have to play Chelsea. They got to play what's it called, Brighton away as well. So they don't have, and obviously you saw how poorly they played against Villa yesterday, and then even Nottingham Forest too. Their schedule isn't as hard, but Nottingham Forest, I feel like they're probably one of those teams that does worse against teams that will give them more of the ball because they're playing a lot more bottom half teams. So you think obviously they should win, but I think maybe in games where they have to because even in the Everton game too, they couldn't break down Everton. Everton was just kind of, because I watched it last week. I literally screamed when Decore scored that last minute, both for them to win, but like they couldn't break down Everton. And obviously, like some of the other bottom half teams aren't as defensively solid as Everton is, but I think maybe that's what is going to get Nottingham. And then I think with Aston Villa, they're just really inconsistent. Like, yeah, they've been on a good run now, but if you remember, like towards like the middle of the season, they were like down in the dumps, so they were like 11th. And I feel like the biggest thing with this whole like cluster of teams from like Newcastle to Forest is just like none of them can like remain consistent.
So basically, so you believe Chelsea make top 5? You believe that?
I have a thing. If Forest are dropping out, it means it's Chelsea, City, Liverpool, Arsenal.
Wait.
Who else?
No, there's not. There's Newcastle.
Hey, guys.
Coming.
No, SK is going to say something.
What's more?
Okay.
What?
Todd B got him.
Oh, no. Well, his mic is switching.
Tyreek snatched the mic.
I wouldn't.
No, let him try. Let him speak. Oh shit! Cut off again. Fair enough.
KJ, are we making top 5? KJ, are we making top 5?
It's the thing with these men, bro. Yeah, today was quite the surprise. I was laying in bed. I couldn't be bothered to watch that nonsense. Yeah, it was a good goal from Neto. Are we making it? You know what, HH? What SK just said is true. Like, Newcastle are probably the team I fear the most, I'll be honest. Villa can't defend to save their lives. Yesterday was just a bizarre result. And they've actually been, in terms of the form table, I think they're the second best after Liverpool in 2025. So, yeah, I still think they're probably our biggest threat. City has peaked. They're definitely getting it. I think Forest probably get out, and we probably squeeze 5th at this point. I genuinely think so. It's going to be us, Newcastle, City that get the final 3 spots, the 3 spots to make up top 5. I'll just say that.
Hold on, let me quickly.
Can I talk on Chelsea?
Wait. Let me quickly take some quick Dubinsky's, man. Shout out to where are we at? From ads. 11-12 Real Madrid Barca 23-4.
But it was bad.
Shout out Osasuna.
So Real Madrid and Barca collectively against Osasuna.
Yeah. They scored 23 goals. Imagine that's 4 matches, 6 goals a match on average.
That's what? Wait, hold up. Didn't Real Madrid put 10 past a team?
That was in 2016. That was in 2015-16. By Vallecano, 10-2.
Yeah, 10-2 or something.
Yeah, this one was 9-0. I'm pretty sure.
Shout out to Elijah. Give me that tat. I want the receipt bonds.
Give me that.
I want the receipt. Do you know how weird this is? We're like, at a point, Chelsea were in a title race.
We're never in the title race.
Wait. Do you want to put up the table back in Christmas?
No. Shout out to Betsy. If we win the Champions League, do we get it?
No.
So guys, so the thing that, you know, I always update the intro with the winners at the end, guys. Imagine imagine the pain of having to put the image of Odegaard.
R9 is in there, and then it's never done really.
Wait, R9's in there? Yeah, it has no.
Yeah, R9.
So we might as well throw them in there, to be honest.
Wait, R9's in there? What the hell? Wait,
like, what are we doing?
Guys, can we be respectful?
No, AJ, no.
He's got a 3-piece against United in the Champions League.
Putting R9 in UCL is like putting Aguero in a World Cup intro.
No. Gallic is a DEI hire.
Whoa.
All right, that's a yellow. That's a yellow.
I know that's poor. That's crazy.
Shout out to Casey. LL, you aren't making top 5. Okay, and this is a great. This is a great thing. Casey, this is a great segue. So, guys, here's the thing. Guys, I think Juju's going to happen.
Wait, AJ, can I speak on this?
Wait. Let me just quickly explain Juju. So, guys,
Nico Williams got something.
He's not playing.
He's injured. He's injured.
Astaghfirullah, it's over.
Well, censored.
So guys,
14th and 16th in the Europa League.
Guys, I'm telling you right now. Guys, I'm telling you right now. It's happening.
Bro,
it's guys, it's happening. These guys, these pricks are going to finish 15th and they're going to win that Europa League.
I know.
Wait, no. Wait,
guys, I told you, it's done. It's done. I'm convinced.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I have so much beef with Man City because why did they lose to these dudes in the FA Cup last year?
No. Can I just ask a question? So Tottenham on one side and United on the other side. So are we going to see potentially 15th and 16th in the Premier League being a European final?
Yes.
That's crazy.
No. So what are we saying about the landscape of Europe?
Oh no! Here's my thing right now.
Really.
No. This is what I pray. Let United make that final and lose to /. And if that happens, I am putting the /. I'm hanging it in the rafters. I'm hanging the / jersey in the rafters. I'm becoming a full /.
Sorry, have I missed the Chelsea slander? Sorry, have I missed the Chelsea?
Yeah, you're
No. You arrived. No, you've actually arrived in time, man, because we are now addressing how United are. First of all, they used Juju against Lyon. They're going to use Juju against Bilbao. They line Bilbao a win in their own hometown, and they're going to use Juju to either beat Angie Martinez or /. Whilst coming 16th. Wait. No, hold on. Should a team who finishes bottom, Chelsea finish 6th. If you finish bottom half, should it be allowed here? If you finish bottom half, should be allowed here. Does that demean the UCL? Does that demean the Champions League? If a team who finishes 16th is allowed to be the Champions League?
HH, what's the definition of HH, what's the definition of good?
No. This is not good. This is shameless. This is disgusting, and this is wrong. If you finish 16th, you should not be allowed to be in the Champions League.
Can I just ask a quick question?
Frankfurt finished 11th in Bundesliga. Still won the Europa League, man.
That is true. HH, I just need just clarification before I speak about Manchester United. To be clear, you believe that Chelsea are going to win the Conference League and are going to be in the Champions League next season. Is that what you believe? Essentially, what I'm saying is we're not in a situation where Chelsea finishes 7th and do not win the Conference League and are somehow playing Conference League football again next year.
No.
That's going to happen, right? That's not going to happen.
No.
I just want you on record to say that's not going to happen.
Oh yes, it's not happening.
Nah, conference.
Wait, I have a.
Wait. Do you know this?
I choose to. It's my human right to plead the fifth.
Wait, do you know this? Do you know there's a scary narrative? You know there's a scary narrative because in the FA Cup, Aston Villa and Nottingham Forest are both still in it. So if Chelsea do come 6th or 7th, they could get kicked out of Europa League.
Yeah. If Villa or Nottingham Forest win the FA Cup, 6th place becomes the Conference League spot. You were aware of that, right?
You get kicked out again, basically.
Another thing as well. Can you search up Bodo Glimt's home stadium, please?
Wait, hold on. AK, you want me to go
yes,
into
please show this to the pen. Show that stadium.
It isn't a stadium.
I think their stadium is baseball.
Well, do you know that Bodo Glimt's whole entire population is less than Tottenham Hotspur's stadium capacity? Their entire city population is less than Spurs' stadium.
Of course, probably less than Chelsea's.
And they'll beat Spurs.
Yeah.
They'll beat Spurs.
It's just their wage bill is $6 million. That's like
this is
salary.
Wait, no. This is a team that can't decide on their name.
Yeah, they have two names.
True.
Wait, will this be the first day them Europa League winners?
Non-binary winners.
No, this guy's not real, bro. No, J2S, you are not real, man. Honestly.
What's even crazy is they're not even
considered. They're located in the Arctic.
Bro, Google.
I know it's crazy. They're not even considered a big team by Norwegian.
Wait, is this one of the villages and cities where it's always darker, some points in the year? So there's no sunlight.
Yes.
It is one of those.
No, but guys, okay. Who agrees that United? This is what they're going to do.
No,
they're going to come 15th, and they're going to win the Europa League.
I still think
Sorry, 1 second.
Wait, I just want to say Artis.
Even their managers already giving up on the league. Guys,
let's lose. Okay, first and foremost, Athletic Club are the favourites of the competition. That's what people have said from time.
No Nico Williams. No Nico Williams. No Nico Williams.
My
fault.
Wait, what has Nico Williams done recently?
No, he's been on good form that long.
Wait, hold on. Artists.
Let's not change the narrative. Like Athletic Club are still, they were top of the actual Europa League table from the beginning, and they're obviously doing quite well in the Liga. They're fourth place, have secured CL position. So out of the 4 teams remaining, they're on the best position. You can even make a case that Border Glimmer. I think they're the
Audience, can I ask you a question? Audience?
Okay.
Besides Nico Williams, can you name me 3 other Athletic Club players?
And the Naki.
Does
Anaki Williams count? Anaki Williams, does that count?
Wait, hold on. Again, I'm going to this question. Tell me, give me an argument against the very disgusting, sickening, demented and twisted narrative of United finishing 16th, winning the Europa League, and a team who finishes just above the relegation zone are going to take Chelsea's spot in the Champions League. Explain to me how that is fair.
Okay, what I can tell you right now, okay, is that the fundamental difference between Manchester United and Chelsea, okay, is that we speak a language that you don't speak. Okay, that language is, by the way, so from a language point of view, there's a level that United as an institution speaks that Chelsea can't even comprehend. You know, so the Champions League is just part of what we do, if that makes sense. That's the first thing. That's something that Chelsea just
bottom half.
Understand.
Yeah, you speak bottom half. We don't speak bottom.
I get that, but we speak treble though. That's something that you don't speak. So the second thing is that you can't blame Manchester United for Chelsea's failings this season right now. There is no reason why Chelsea should be struggling to secure top 5 in the league. Like that has nothing to do with Manchester United. And
wait, Audience, can you say that again? Top what?
Top 5. Top 5. Top 5. You guys.
Wait. Are you 15? So...
Wait. Audience, what? How much have Chelsea spent again in the last 2 years?
Apparently, it was 2 billion.
How many leagues do they have post Ferguson again? I'm just curious. I'm curious.
Wait,
KJ, how many leagues do you have post Abramovich?
It's okay. KJ.
No. Let's keep speaking. Like we'll just leave it on this page. But keep talking.
Abramovich been gone for 3 years.
Wait, KJ.
Does that say -8?
Guys,
does that say -8?
But you see, no, HH, you know, Chelsea fans, this is a lose-lose situation for you because you let this team beat you to the Champions League. You know how sad that is.
No, but Gatlock, that's my whole point. My whole point is that the system the system is broken.
No, it's not.
It's not. A team who finishes 14th should not be allowed in the Champions League. So my thing is that if United win that Europa League, hold up. Here's my argument. If United win the Europa League, the only right thing to do is they give that spot to Chelsea if we don't come top 5. That would be the only sensible thing to do.
What? Last time you won the league.
That would be the only sensible thing to do.
Last time you won the league,
but to UEFA, they are inviting the team that won their second ranked competition to their main round.
Which Gatlock, which has what to do with it? The Champions League.
It's
called the Europa League. Which has what to do with it? No, because
I didn't say Champions League. I said
no.
I said UEFA.
It's about responsibility. A team who finishes 14th should not take the place from a team who finishes in the top 6 or top 7.
No, but that's the reward you get for winning Europa League. I think that's fair.
Hold on, 1 second. Let me just finish on it. You know what's actually so hypocritical what HH is saying? While these Chelsea bums were in 10th, mid-table, 12th, etc., you were saying the exact same thing. You were saying you deserve to be in the Champions League, despite the fact you guys are playing absolute crap. Fundamentally, HH, Manchester United are not responsible for why Chelsea should be in the Champions League or not. That is on your club and your manager to secure top 5 in the Champions League. You should actually be thanking Arsenal for actually going far in the Champions League to actually allow 5th place to be a Champions League spot. We wouldn't be even having this conversation if Arsenal didn't make semi-finals. I'm just saying. So
last time you won the league, wasn't BBM a popular form of messaging? I'm curious.
KJ,
KJ, what trophies have you won since Clear Lake came in?
Since Clear Lake, I can't remember.
What I love about this is when United lose, RDS is going to be found, and J2S is just magically an Atletico Madrid fan. Like That's what I love.
I don't understand.
These are all
and then we get like the evil versions of RDS with Los Blancos and
no. Okay, Ardis, can I just very quickly, Ardis? So you believe you're winning the Europa League? Yes or no?
No, I didn't say that. If you were paying attention, I didn't say that.
Okay. Now I'm asking. No, Ardis, now I'm asking you a simple question. Do you believe you're winning the Europa League? Yes or no? So that's a yes.
You didn't actually answer my question, but like you, I'll say I have the right to plead the fifth, just like you said on the question. So,
okay, hold on. Okay,
am I the only one who thinks?
If I answer your question, will you answer my question? If I answer your question,
yes, I will. Go on.
Okay, what's your question? Ardis, what's your question? Ardis, what's your question? What's your question?
Spanish teams get
Hold on. Ardis, what's your question? What's your question?
My question was, is there a situation where Chelsea do not win the Conference League, do not qualify for the Champions League, and are playing in the Conference League next season?
Yes, there is. Yes, there is. Now, I answer the question now. No. My question is: so you believe that United are going to win the Europa League?
I don't believe that. That's the answer to the question.
You see.
Wait, so you're not?
You see this nonsense, bro.
I believe Athletic Club. What I will say is that if we beat Athletic Club, then I'm more confident in the final, because as far as I'm concerned, Athletic Club are the strongest team out of 4. Spurs, I wouldn't really want to face Spurs in the final. You know, they've got the better of United this season, and I know.
Wait. So Ardis, so you're saying that? So you rather face / than Tottenham?
Of course.
Well, I mean,
Of course, that's a given. You know, so.
United.
Okay. We'll say this, guys. If we're here, end of May and / are the Europa League champions.
I agree. I should be clown.
Put Europe in Class B.
I also
you got to put the Premier League.
From the end of the season, I'm seeing an Anthony Duncan Chelsea second thing.
Relax.
I don't want to see. KJ guys, SK guys. What we United.
Wait, so if you win the conference, you get into the Champions League.
You get
be serious, man.
Europa League.
Be serious.
Wait, why are they? No, wait. HH, why would they? No. Wait, HH, that's us saying, I passed first grade, so they're going to put me in the 4th grade. No, that's not how it works.
Okay. Why can't you? Wait, hold on. Why can't you? Wait, hold on. Sorry, real quick. Why can't you be into the Champions League if you win the conference? Explain. That's why.
Because you don't get Champions League football for beating the Swedish guys.
Level up. This is not double promotion, bro. You can't
get into UCL after being Legia Warsaw.
Wait, HH, Wait, HH, you do realize
that Chelsea?
Wait, HH. Wait, you know, if you win the
entire competition,
you know, if you win the Conference League, you don't even qualify for the Super Cup.
Exactly.
What?
Yeah, you don't qualify for the Super Cup.
Why would we qualify?
Okay. What's the point of this competition? Like, what is this? Okay, outside of completing the sets, what's the reward of the conference?
You get the
UEFA money, man.
Wait, hold on. Who said Europa?
You get the 500.
You go to Europa.
This competition isn't for club elites like you, bro.
You get that 500k in Europa money.
You will burn in hell when I'm through with you.
Wait, HH, who's your opponent in the Conference League again?
Your Garden, I think. Garden, I think that's what they're called.
Swedish Garden.
Yeah, the Garden.
Against your own Garden.
Yeah, it's to give teams like that faith.
No, and also, do you know why I'm scared?
Where's the final?
No. We have faced RDS. You don't want to know. We have faced. Shush. We have faced fruit sellers all throughout. If we make the final, this is the first time we're actually going to face a team, which is what scares me. So are we ready to make the step up from the Swedish Garden and
Legia? Who would you rather
play,
Fiorentina or Betis? I'd rather play Fiorentina.
Yeah, Fiorentina.
I mean,
no, KJ. Whether it's Fiorentina or Betis, that is a huge step up from Legia Warsaw and the Garden of Sweden.
Moise Keane is definitely scoring against.
But my only hope is though Chelsea don't lose finals. That's the only thing.
No. Look at our record in the last 8 years.
What the hell are you talking about?
That's
a break. That's a break.
AJ, look at our domestic record final over the last 6 years. AJ, no.
Well, since 2021, you've been chopping L's in finals, man.
SKK.
I don't know. We don't lose finals.
No, audience, bro.
AJ, stop jinxing it. No. Stop jinxing it. AJ, you need to look at our final record over the last.
You see what I see. You see what I see.
Wait, HH, aren't you going to ask the rest of the panel a question?
No.
You're all talking about who do you rather face in the Conference League final. Like, me and RDS haven't answered this yet. Like, who do we want Chelsea to face in the Conference League final?
Of course. We know.
Yes, we get it.
We know the answer to your question, man.
Yeah. We get it. We get it,
man. Congratulations, bro. AJ, if we lose to them, man, I can't watch football next year. If United win Europa, right, and Arsenal win the Champions League, and Chelsea loses, I can't watch.
Wait. I'm done with this channel, bro. Screw football, bro.
We can't live in a world where it's.
I have a question. HH, would you be upset?
Can I speak on this? No. But let's rule right now. Like
one quick thing.
But Bilbao, you have the chance to win your very first European trophy on home soil.
Yeah.
And you lose to United, Spurs, or forward slash.
They're going all in. Like they rested the entire team today against Madrid.
Exactly.
Like, that's why I was so pissed off.
Their best player is but isn't the game in like 2 weeks?
He could be fit for United though.
Isn't the game in like 2-3 weeks?
Casey, I'm scared. All right, Casey, I'm scared.
Wait, you're scared of Swedish Garden?
No. I'm scared that United win the Europa League and we come 6th or 7th.
But like I said, the super chat.
Wait, hold on, artist.
Just one last point, and I won't speak because I need to go back to work. There is a worst case scenario than what you're saying, HH, and the worst case scenario is that Arsenal win the Champions League, Spurs actually win the Europa League, and then Chelsea win the Conference League. Because then surely that demonstrates that Chelsea would be the smallest club in London compared to.
Don't piss me off now. Don't piss me off right now.
Chelsea will be flexing their Conference League trophy, while Spurs are flexing their Europa League, and Arsenal flexing their Champions League in London.
Well,
we better not do a parade. We better not do a parade for that.
I'm not
even joking right now.
And then Spurs.
No. That would be hilarious. Wait.
That's fine. No. Show all the 3 European
competition that clearly got one.
Yeah, it would. Got lucky. It would. HH, can I ask you a question?
What's the question?
Would you be upset if Chelsea lost the Conference League, Arsenal won the UCL, but Chelsea got top 5?
No, that's not enough. Arsenal can't win the Champions League.
Arsenal cannot win the Champions League.
Wait. SK. Do you
understand?
Do you understand the reality of a world where Arsenal are Champions League winners?
I'll do anything.
No, for you, just for you, not for other Chelsea fans. For you, the worst one is like if PSG wins the Champions League, the year Mbappe has left them, like, and it only affects you, like.
No, Casey. My little bro narrative is key. My Mbappe thing is look, Real. I'm sweating right now. That's the thing. I'm trying to get some performance enhancers to Lautaro Martinez. That's why I'm working on that right now. I'm trying to give him some performance enhancers because
not based on today though.
I know he's my only hope.
He's not reaching that final. What are you talking about?
Until you apologize to Ronaldo, bro, shit is gonna keep happening.
This is the Swedish Gardens League.
Oh my god!
Wait, what?
That's fucked.
No.
Wait, what? No.
Guys. Who are these guys?
Wait, who lost to these guys?
No. Guys, that's already done. Almost every team Chelsea has faced is the first time I've ever heard of them in my life.
Yeah.
Guys, no, guys. We all know who Fiorentina is. We know who the guys. I didn't know Elegia existed.
No. AJ, remember that mad volley that Bale scored in the Champions League a few years ago? That was
some teams don't have badges in that league.
Conference League teams are the teams that are usually in pot 4 of Champions League. Those minnows that
doesn't have a badge on Google.
Guys, Drew
Wait,
Garden?
Wait,
You can't spell the name right.
You know there was a game where Dortmund scored 8 on Legia Warsaw, right?
Yeah, that was in the Champions League a few years ago.
Oh, yeah, it was
Madrid drew 3-3 with them.
Wow, oh my days.
Yeah, Madrid drew 3-3 with them. They're not an unknown team completely.
All these conference league teams that they want that maybe they play the playoffs or the Champions League, like they lost
true.
of the Champions League, and they now drop them to Europa League, and they now lost the playoff of the Europa League, and they now drop them down to conference league.
I'm not joking when I say this. We could literally play our under-21 Chelsea team when we might beat these guys. Like genuinely. Like Cobham under 21. Like I'm not joking.
Do that. Please do that.
Please do that.
KJ, let's just beat them. Okay, like everyone come out and let's win 9-0, please. Let's win 9-0.
There's no world in which we
If you lose,
is the second leg away or
KJ, after that L to Legia Warsaw in front of our own fans, I look about it. Let's play a full team.
KJ, wait, HH, can you just share this?
Okay, bro. Think about it, bro. Your aggregate difference between you and Legia was
can someone tell me what a QPS is?
The cups.
Is that someone's like promo code?
Here's the thing. Essence that that's why I'm scared. I call this the PSG company from before. Going from fruit sellers to an actual team. Is Chelsea ready for that step up?
Fruit sellers first, brother. Like you gotta beat the fruit sellers first. Imagine.
No. But I think that's at least you want to be battle tested before the fight. How do you go from How do you go from Jugardins losing to Cups?
Is it Jugardin
to Fiorentina or Betis?
Wait, can you bring up Vieira's comment?
Casey, I don't care.
Jugardin? The Garden of Jews?
Bro,
Jugardin that lost to Korea and UPS.
All right, that's it. Whoever's I'll just say it. KJ, and that's a year for years for that life as well.
My boy Dolphy wouldn't
want lose it to the postal service.
Okay, so
my boy Dolphy wants to set that
Undisputed.
Europa League, Conference League music, man.
Is that the Conference League theme song?
Wait, the Conference League music is the same as the Europa League.
It's the same as Europa. Yeah.
No, they can't afford to make their own music. That's why.
Okay, shout out to Casey. Bilbao played there. So Bilbao are resting all of their players up.
Yeah. They're
now,
all in.
how much?
When's the game?
It's 20. No, it's the 30. It's either the 30th or the 1st of May.
No, so
basically, 2 weeks away.
What's happening, right? Because La Liga is top 5 teams, so they're guaranteed to make Champions League.
Yeah.
I think, and what they want is I think they'll play B team again on Wednesday, and then they have a 1 week rest for the Europa League game.
Yeah,
I mean, wait, 9 points.
So Manu, Europa, Arsenal, CL.
I'm hibernating forever if this happens.
You see,
I'm not
if this happens, then I know that evil exists in the world.
No, if this happens, this is Ronaldo's.
No. If this happens, I know that. Then I know that okay, all because I did some spawn juju on one man. This is gonna happen. No. Okay, seriously, no. Hold up. Jokes apart, if this happens, that's
serious question.
Where's the knife?
I'm gonna look into American football.
If this happens, will you finally apologize to Ronaldo so we can move past this?
No, I'm gonna become a different person.
What would it take in football in terms for you to apologize?
Nothing happens to me. No. But my thing though is, what's the likelihood of this happening?
Higher than you would like.
Arsenal is the least likeliest. Arsenal's the least likeliest, right? And Nico Williams, Bilbao without Nico Williams, that increases the chances exponentially.
What about Isco versus Caicedo?
Bro, be serious, man. What's it called?
Well, you know, Caicedo's gonna get a yellow card.
Wait, hold on. So best scenario: Manu beats Chelsea at the bridge. Wait, Casey, how is this the best scenario?
Because I'm adding to that. Because if they beat you at the bridge, you're not making top 5, and they're also getting Europa League, and they are the creators of a destruction.
Wait, Casey, can I?
It's just funny. That's why.
United are even pushing.
Wait, hold on. So Spanish teams knocked out United the last 10 out of the 11.
Yo, what?
Yeah,
No, you guys do be getting bitch fights.
Yeah, that's true. That's the reason why I keep saying Bilbao's favorite.
They got something for us. They got something for us. Don't worry.
Wait, hold up. Where is the second leg? Is it at Bilbao or United?
No, it's Old Trafford.
Oh fuck!
Damn.
Wait, RDS, why do
Who cares? Go toilet.
Wait, no.
No. Wait, hold on. Gatlock. After that Juju and White magic, I saw.
Man, like, you can't win.
Bilbao don't have to
that one.
No, trust me. And also, let's just bro. I don't want Fergie's there because you know Fergie is the guy putting that Juju around there. He's the guy that's putting the Juju there.
The one time that they didn't get knocked out.
I don't care. It's not Old Trafford. It's from now. It's Juju Trafford. And can Bilbao defeat Juju Trafford? That's my issue.
They don't have bump.
Hey, can you just pull up my screen again?
Let Elijah in, by the way. He also joined.
This is who they play today at 1 o'clock.
No, what was the result though?
No. This is the game today, Casey.
Oh, actually, well, is it guys or gays or guys? All right. Okay. All right. Let's keep going. Let's keep
Is that not a card?
Question: should Nico Jackson?
Yes, it's a yellow. It's a yellow.
Should Madueke be arrested? Should Nico Jackson and Madueke be arrested?
Hold on. Shout out to Brad. It's Pep versus HH in the top 5. Yes, no. I'll be real with you. City, like it's done. Like they're going to.
Yeah, I think City are going to come third.
I think City are coming third.
Yeah, they can come third. Like City is like no, we are in the top. Guys, listen, top 5 battle.
So hold on.
Top a battle for top 5.
Hold on.
I dare Sky Sports to tweet out battle for top 5 2 fiery emojis. I dare to do that.
Can I
They're going to do 5.
Wait, hold on. Casey, Casey.
So the year you mocked the shit out of my GOAT manager is the year where your GOAT manager gets banned for assaulting some random guys in Turkey, and my GOAT manager might win the FA Cup and might come through like in its worst ever season, and Chelsea are not going to come top 5. Probably going to lose to Anthony. So, like, are you getting some lessons from here? Like, stop.
And Casey, hold on. Casey, the only thing that will soften the blow is if Ousmane Dembélé drops a 3-piece against the Catalonians in the UCL final.
Oh, really? No. So you mean Dembélé?
Stay on that side. Stay on that side. Don't switch now. Stay on that side. Stay on that side. Don't switch now.
You didn't think that true.
No, stay on that side. Stay on that side.
You didn't think that true.
You scored an own goal.
He didn't mean that.
The membership is closed. The membership is closed.
I think I know. I need a Lautaro 3-piece.
Serious question, yeah. If Maresca does not make top 5, what should be his?
Get the hell out of here.
Win.
Get the hell out of here.
No. Get out of here is not enough, What should be his specific?
Champions League was not his aim.
Siberia waits.
Makes sense.
Champions League aim in the first place.
Shout out to iPhone. I'll come to Ledger. FA Cup last year, United beat Liverpool extra time and the quarterfinals. I avoided the collapse of 7-3 with VAR at the last second and won on penalty at the semi-final. Beat City in the final. It was destined like it would be now. No, guys. I'm telling you guys. No. When Maguire scored that goal, I said it is written.
No way.
It is written in the stars. United are winning this Europa League. Guys, I saw Fergie's eyes. The Juju's walking over time.
That's the reason.
Because I saw the pain in your face when you did that post-match feedback.
I'm telling you, bro. Like he's responsible for that.
That goal. You literally had the thumbnail and the recording ready to go live for that emergency hangout, and the fact.
No. Imagine he went live before the thing ended.
I had to stop doing my work that day.
Artists made. Artists at halftime extra. Guys, this is why United are going to win. At halftime extra time, it was done. It was made. Added done. And guys, look at this. It was done. I was about to post it on StreamYard, and then you know what happened? It was done.
No, but they
your smile is killing me, bro. Look how big you're smiling there too.
I was ready, bro.
Can you change that to put Chelsea players when they don't qualify for the Champions League and not get knocked out?
RDS, you keep jinxing this. You better get that Champions League by the way you're talking.
I've never said we would. That's the difference. I never said we would.
No, audience, bro. We don't need your plausible deniability nonsense, bro. We know what you're doing, bro.
SK, we're not favorites, man. We're not favorites. You guys will get the chance.
No. audience, bro. Okay, yeah, sure.
No, Bob. I was going to say, like, basically, Arsenal UCL win, United Europa League win,
Tottenham,
Chelsea coming 7th, and losing the conference to an Anthony two-piece.
So remove. So you know what? Like the sick thing is, like, if you remove Arsenal with PSG, right? None of us, like none of the Chelsea fans will have any problem, except for you.
Yeah. No. To be fair, Casey, the London-based Chelsea fans obviously wouldn't be happy about the Arsenal thing. The PSG.
Okay, hold on, Elijah, talk to me, bro. Talk to me.
All right, Chance, we're here.
Wait.
No, Elijah, hold on. You know what? Hold on.
Wait, what the?
Elijah, you won the Liga about a month ago, so nothing.
Can you do Orlando Brown? This guy's the same still bad.
I'll say that.
No, wait, but why is Klopp? No. Why is Klopp in the picture? He's not there.
He's trying to get 2 titles for Klopp. That's great.
Elijah, this is disgusting.
Didn't you hear
Elijah, this is disgusting. Elijah, this is disgusting. Okay, let him explain his shamelessness. Let him explain.
His own glasses are in
Wait.
Hold on. Let the Premier League champ speak. Thank you. Now, if you guys don't remember, back in February, prior to the
You're a bit quiet, bro.
I am okay. Let me get close to the mic.
Yeah.
So prior to the League Cup final, there was an article and an interview done by Jurgen Klopp, and it was asked, "Would you come to the celebrations if Liverpool won the league?" And he said yes.
What?
That's some good behavior.
What?
He's going to be there. He's going to be there May 25th. May 25th.
Wait, can we just drop Rick for Klopp?
No. Absolutely not. Let's not.
What the fuck are you talking about?
You're not the manager anymore. No. I don't like it. No.
Elijah sounding like
no. Then you are taking the shine away from Amber Rose. This is Amber Rose's time.
Hold on. Listen.
Okay, hold on. Elijah.
He's not coming onto the field and hold. No. He's there. Guys, I was at the game last year, the Crystal Palace game. Nobody knew who the next manager was going to be. The guy came out and said, Arne Slot. La. I was there in the Cup, 73rd section. I was there. Bro, it's not, of course, he's not going to take the strength because he's going to be in the stands. He's going to be a fan that day. But I put him in the picture because this was Klopp's team. And I told you guys at the end of last season, we need a new voice. And Slot ended up being that new voice that's kickstarted Liverpool 2.0 into a title team in the first season. My manager was called a slot machine, an amber slut. He was called every bad name in the book by the guy in the middle.
Now, AJ, you actually tweaked.
I am a Premier League champion.
He said the guy in the middle. Why did you look back?
Week, I'm going to be so shameless.
Wait, hold up. Elijah, shameless. We know you won the league like 8 years ago.
No. Don't give me that nonsense. Because
hold up. You're wrapping a league title over Lil Bro?
Let me finish. I told you in August, I predicted Arsenal to win the league. I said it. In January, not even in January, in July, the guy in the middle and 3 other people who are on this panel predicted a drop-off. You guys said 4th, 5th, 6th. Somebody even said 8th.
No.
Elijah, I have the receipts.
Elijah, you can't take
play them.
United don't finish second serious.
He doesn't want me to.
Who said United will finish second? Who said that?
No, I'm the panel.
Who said that? I didn't say that.
Elijah, you're the 20-time champion, bro. Play the damn receipt, bro.
Wait, who said second? Okay, hold on, that's the wrong word.
Yeah, that's
Wait, look. Who predicted Sterling would come second? No, let's be real.
You.
Wait, can I just ask a question? Since when was Chelsea's nickname the Pensioners?
What? Jesus Christ.
Look, it's called Google Tax. Look, my thing here is, Elijah, well done. Congrats. 20 times champions. Nothing takes the shine away from you. And most of us got it wrong because nobody predicted Liverpool winning this league title. No one predicted this Liverpool winning this league title. Okay, hold up. Unless be real. No. Okay. Elijah, I have one thing to ask for you. If we give you a guard of honor, we need you to get the effort of the way so we can drop a 3-piece to get the 3 points. Is that fair?
What? Which kind 3-piece? You need to focus on.
Hold up. No. Okay, I'll say this again. Maybe Elijah. Maybe you're not telling me, Elijah. We need to come top 5 for the UCL. If you've already won the league title, don't try. Put in your Scouts Academy so we can beat you.
Why would they do that? Why should they do that?
Wait, hold on, Casey. Why not? If you already won the league, help us out.
No. That's not how football works.
Liverpool fans hate London.
Yeah, because when we needed help in 2021, when we needed help in
Slip. No, Elijah. Elijah, this is revenge for Slip, bro. You can literally.
Please, we apologize. That happened in the past. This is the future right
now. Now, HH, if you pull up your schedule, if you pull up Chelsea's schedule, you're in a weird bind because if you lose again, say you drop into, say, 7th, for example, Aston Villa or Nottingham Forest win the FA Cup. You also do, for example, you do lose the conference. You're coming back to conference next year.
Wait, Elijah, do you reckon Chelsea will be tied for the Liverpool game because they're playing the Djurgården before them?
They better not lose to the damn Garden of Sweden.
I just checked. It's actually Djurgården.
You're losing to a team that's in the relegation playoff in Sweden.
Damn.
Look, you can throw in all the abuse you want and everything, but Elijah, my thing here is this is the key thing, and this is what is here. And I love Lil Bro. Most of my friends are Arsenal fans. We kind of have them winning the Champions League. We can't have a team finishing in the bottom half of the table winning a Europa League and allowing to win the Champions League. And we need Chelsea to complete. Wait, hold on. We need Chelsea to complete the set, and we need Chelsea to come 5th and upwards.
Okay, indeed.
So what's? No, here's the thing. What do I need to do as a human being for these things to happen?
I ask you this.
Not tweet, but that's not going to happen.
We get to the end of May, right?
Yes, sir.
And this, I think this one example, just for the city of London, is very scary in itself. Say, for example, Chelsea does not win the Conference League, but Arsenal wins the FA. Arsenal wins the Champions League. Arsenal wins the Champions League. Anthony two-piece, Betis or Fiorentina wins conference, and Tottenham wins Europa League. So you have a UEFA Super Cup of Arsenal, Tottenham.
Oh God!
Chelsea.
Wow.
Wait, Elijah. Will Chelsea still be waiting outside the stadium then?
That's a good question. I ain't gonna lie. They'll protest again. You know, Adrian will be at the protest.
I'll be there.
I have a question.
Wait, Casey, wait.
So they said if say Barca beats Inter and we reach the final, and Arsenal beats PSG, are you gonna learn Catalan?
Casey, here's the thing. All
it's a yes or no answer.
HH, do you forgive?
Wait, hold on a second. If what happens again, Casey?
If the final is Barca versus Arsenal, let's just say that.
Yeah, I'll learn Catalan. Yeah.
Wait,
HH. Would you forgive Barcelona?
Me too. Wait, HH.
Very simple, 100%. Yeah, I'll do it. 100%.
HH, do you forgive 2009 Barca?
Wait, hold on. What's it? Is it Visca Barca? Mescan Club. Mescan Club.
You'll get
don't you dare go on to Barca. Don't you dare go on loan. Close the border. Close the border.
Wow. He's gonna put it on.
If it's Arsenal Barca, guys, it's called GID. If it's Arsenal
I don't think you can get it that way.
Desperate times, man. Jeez, wow.
If it happens, it's called GID. Mesque un club.
Famous, man.
Mesque un club.
Jeez, man.
I'm doing the live stream. This is how I'm doing the live stream.
So
This is how I'm doing the live stream. This is how I'm doing the live stream.
Wow.
This is how I'm doing the live stream and everything.
You doing that is going to jinx it to Arsenal, right?
Yeah.
Hold up. If I do this, and Mikel Merino drops a 3-piece in a 5-1 beatdown, you ain't seen me for that post-match, bro.
You know what the sick thing is going to be, right?
You put on the shirt, Barca's done, man. Casey.
No, bro. I will actually come to London, bro. I hate that city, but.
Wait, HH.
Guys, go on.
Oh, no. Wait, HH, do you have a vintage Arsenal jersey?
Yeah, the Burkham one, right?
Ah, yes.
You have that
No. I have the Henry one. Now, guys, yes, that's it. So maybe I need to rep them. But that's not how it works. Because if I rep them, the reverse jinx, that means reverse jinx means I'm reversing. Reverse jinx needs to be genuine.
No, HH, what you do is HH.
This is actually.
No, HH, you got.
No. Artists, I'm desperate.
I'll do anything.
I know.
To not win the Champions League.
No, but who are you supporting for PSG versus Arsenal, though?
PSG.
No, I'm asking him. I know every Chelsea fan.
Chronicle. There's a reason why.
No. My thing is the way Mbappe has been moving and Mbappe has been moving, bro. Okay, no. Casey, you know what? No. Casey, I don't. Don't trick me, Casey. Let's see what happens. Football will be the answer. See, Casey, you try to trick me, Casey. Casey, you try to trick me. Casey, my answer is I don't know. Because Casey, as Sarah Connor said at the end of Terminator 2, the future is not written.
Why did you not become a diplomat? You've been a great diplomat.
Casey, what the hell?
Casey, if you guys bought the league, this was the moment, by the way. Just
Casey, never disrespect Terminator 2 Judgment Day. Never say the best of your life. Never do.
What did he say?
Sorry. He says Terminator 2 Judgment Day is overrated.
Oh, it is. Yeah. But that's a different conversation. Other channel.
No. That's a good thing that we're never having. That's the whole point. What's it called? Look, my thing here is I'm worried because the amount of narratives that are on the line are very key. And do you know what makes it so painful?
That it's your fault.
How are Chelsea not involved in the UCL semi?
Because it's your fault. Because you jinxed Ronaldo.
No, they are.
It's like how are we looking from the outside? How is that we are now repping for the Garden of Sweden, who lost to UPS
because
Ronaldo got his and YMCA, all those dudes, bro.
So. You better win that Eastern Western Conference Finals. I swear to God, bro.
Here's the thing. Let me get a shout out to Calvin Tahiro. And I think this is the real one right now. Onana must not take the team bus after the Wolves game. He must walk home, sleep on the sofa, getting served semi-pro, Seco, and boiled piss the next.
What the hell is
that?
Boiled piss?
Why?
Wait, was that a?
That's sadistic, man. That is sadistic.
That's a good.
Casey, that's just disgusting.
Yeah, that's sadism.
Everything like that.
I mean,
but
he killed the bacteria?
Wait, I know. Well, look. How are United losing to Wolves and they're in the Europa League semi?
No, because they don't care about the league.
Wait,
Amarim said that.
Wait, did you put Leon in the Brick Academy? Wait, HH, have you put Leon in the Brick Academy yet?
Yeah. No, I'm Monday.
No, Leon and Fonseca and their manager, like for taking off Turkey.
Yes. No, I'm Monday 9 a.m.
Niakate needs to be arrested. Man.
Guys, it's been real. I'll see you Monday. Members Hangout. Time to watch some wrestling. WrestleMania, baby. One.
Bye.